Starlight. We can talk about. Yeah, oh, Starlight.
Starbright.
Yes, so Starlight. I don't.
Speaking of Starlight, Stardim is more like it. So speaking of Stardim, let's get this out of the way.
I had not spoken on Hello Starlight for quite some time.
It's fucking crazy around here. Like, it's totally fucking nuts. Yeah, it's been crazy as far as Starlight goes.
Jenny, though, did you see Starlight's newest thumbnail? She's pissing on your hat, girl.
No.
She is. She's pissing on the mob boss's hat.
Oh no, Jenny.
Shots fired. Pew pew.
Let's be realistic. Who gives a fuck about Hello Starlight at the end of the day?
Hey, Starlight.
The baby of the DC.
All right, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm only gonna do this for 5 minutes. Before I go to bed, I just have to address this.
Pull up. See how Daddy likes that.
Listen to the shit this bitch says.
I'm digging through cow shit to get shrooms, to get high on.
You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Starlight. So.
It's on, Starlight.
I think that's fucking funny and that's cute. Well, I can be funny and cute too.
She is a nasty little skank. That's all she's ever been.
What's the matter, Starlight? You mad?
She tries to get all this internet dick, though. Get you a little piece of it, Starlight. It's fun.
Ew.
Get your own content, bitch.
If you don't want people to respond, then shut your fucking mouth, Starlight. God dang it, you got me fucked up.
Because you're obsessed with my vagina. Literally obsessed with my vagina.
Hello Starlight, you're such a fucking idiot.
Somebody go pamper her ass.
Hey, Starlight. I just deleted that little short I put up talking about your ex-husband.
I actually tried to put your ex-husband's picture as my avatar, but I couldn't get it to work. But I can get it on my community post. There you go, Starlight. That's for you. Fuck every fucking one of you all that goes live to defend Hello Starlight.
Really? You've been around here all these years and you're gonna be pathetic like that? Seriously?
Alright. Yeah, Starlight, basically you can just go fuck yourself.
Hello, Starlight. I'm gonna say this once and for all.
We're going to go real life now, Starlight. It's on now, baby.
Where Starlight's been holding the moral high ground for how long about anti-doxing?
I know, right?
See how Daddy likes that.
What a fucking lunatic.
And Starlight, when you grow a set of balls, you're more than welcome to show up any fucking time you choose, bitch. Pull up. Anytime you grow a set. So again, Starlight, you want to play? Let's dance. Let's dance.
Yeah, just go fuck yourself, Starlight. You're a piece of shit.
Have a good day, Starlight. Touch the grass.
I am so not threatened by you. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. So you're the needy press. Last time they checked, you're the needy press. So you're the needy press. Last time they checked, you're the needy press. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. You're just mad because I have a chat. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Bitch! Yeah, bitch. Hold on, let me get that off of here. There we go. Alrighty here. Hello, everybody. Good almost afternoon on, jeez, it's already the 6th. This month is flying by. School will be out in like 2 or 3 weeks. Fucking nuts, man. Fucking nuts. Anyways, how's everybody doing? See who we got here in the chitty chat. Chitty chat. Bitch. Hey, messy little polka dot. Jada Lee. It's Marie, bitch. With the toothbrushes in the chat. CJ, I saw your comments where you were rewriting the Gnarls Barkley Crazy song to fit Gypsy. And I think you're onto something there, buddy. I think you should continue that. Okay? Because some of those lyrics were pretty good. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. Rachel L, Drew A79, Samantha, Alexandra, I like that. Toothbrushes in the chat, hell yeah. Samantha, dank Harley Quinn, your man wouldn't touch you if a oh, Ken the cuck. Ken just out here getting cucked all over the fucking television sets, the computer screens. It's so embarrassing, Ken. Oh my God. And we'll get into that here in a minute. All right, Cool Breeze. Being a cuck should be against the law. Yes, it should. But unfortunately, some men just seem to like to be cucks. Okay? All right. McCatherine, I see you and thank you for what you sent a second ago. I saw that. It's appreciated and I love you so much. Jessica Rose, Dots. Hey, Dots. Phaedra. Axe, hello. Doodlebug. Then we got Runny Axe. I'll figure that out one day, how to say that. My Serenity, Crystal Pistol, my novellas. Angelica, I thought it was to look like a man, so Ken would be attracted to her peacock. Excuse me? Her peacock? What? The 16th for us. The 6th, what? Oh, out of school. I was like, well, how do you have a different date? So stupid. Okay, yes. I haven't looked at the exact date. I just know it's in like 2 weeks. Oh, anyways, Michelle O'Brien. Nonnies. Hello, Nonnies Craft Corner. I love you so much. Jenny Light. Main Chick Carrie. Renee D. Crazy Stupid Girl. Crazy Not Stupid. Where did I fucking get that? Crazy Not Stupid. 16 days of school here. Fucking A. Irate Unicorn. Holly Suzanne. More toothbrushes in the chat. All right, I gotta scroll down or I'm gonna get way behind. Anonymous Mouse. Hello. Jessica Rose. My kids get out June 11th. That's late. We start early though. We usually start towards the beginning of August, but we also get we get a winter break, a Thanksgiving break, winter break in October, Thanksgiving break, then December is obviously Christmas and New Year's break. And then we have spring break, and then you got the little, holidays in between. So it's kind of nice to have all the breaks, you know what I'm saying? We get that extra winter break in there, even though in Texas our winter is actually in January and it lasts for 2 weeks. So, yeah. More like a fall break. How about that? It's a fall break, not a winter break. My mom is a bus driver. They start in September in Jersey. Oh my. A bus driver in New Jersey. That would be fucking wild. Man, I bet she got some bad kids in there too. How old are they? Just curious. My kids are all grown. I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. I know, but I'm trying to soak up as much of it as I can. These girls be testing my nerves every day of the week, okay? But next year I'll have 2 children in high school. Like, what the fuck? Well, and then one of them's going to have to drive. What the fuck am I going to do about that? Shit. All right. Anyways, what's up, Hakob? Hakob. I'm never going to say it right, okay? You're stuck with Hakob. I apologize. Yeah. Dots, man, they make me cry on a daily basis. I swear. They're always, as they say, clocking my tea all the time. Always clocking my tea. Can't say anything right to save my life. Whatever. Another day in the life of being a mom. My daughter still tests my nerves. Yeah, I bet. I'll be glad if they're still testing my nerves at 28. Let's go. We can reserve a nobody's cruise. What? We're going on a cruise now? What else? Oh, that would be fun to go on a cruise. I've been on cruises before, but it's been, my kids were like, the last time I went, I think they were like 3 and 2 and 3, 3 and 4, something like that. 3 and 4, maybe. I think that's, yeah, sounds about right. Mine's 21 and still testing my nerve. Well, God, it's just, never mind. Y'all don't get me on a mom rant. I don't need to be ranting on the internet about my kids, but whatever. People keep wanting to bring them up all the fucking time over on TikTok. It's weird. It's weird. Stop. Hey, Amber Rain Kong. You know what, Amber Rain? I still have not checked my email, and I apologize. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have like my notifications on for anything, so I turned those off a long time ago. So I gotta like remind myself to do these things, and obviously I'm not good at doing that either. So anyhow, let's talk some shit about Gypsy. Okay, out here doing the fucking most, Gypsy. Your bullshit ass apology. That apology just straight pissed me off. It did. Ryan, if you're out there somewhere, buddy, if you're out there somewhere, buddy, please, please keep your boot on this bitch's neck, okay? Boots on neck. Keep exposing her. She can't handle it, Ryan. Obviously, Gypsy has told Ryan some dirt on her baby daddy, her love of her life, Kenan Euchre. Kenan. Yeah, so you're messaging your ex-husband in the middle of the night to talk about your baby daddy, and then you're afraid that he's going to expose it. Expose it! Ryan, I want to see what she was saying about Ken. I bet Ken wants to see it too. I bet you he does. I bet you there's trouble in paradise. There's been trouble in paradise because it's all fucking bullshit. It's all fake. What up, King J? So, all right, I'm gonna open up the panel here in a second, but I wanted to start out before I do with Lori, the dream expert. So we're gonna start with that because Gypsy is such a narcissist. She's a sociopath, in my opinion, and I know a few things about narcissists. I'm no expert by any means. I'm still learning every day about fucking narcissists and sociopaths. But this Gypsy is just classic. She's like textbook. If you looked up the definition, her fucking possum face would be there. Her apology was nothing but gaslighting bullshit. There was no real genuine anything behind it with your fake tears. Kind of like when you were in the interrogation room and the officer was like, "Your mom's dead." And your reaction was, with your fake crying ass, acting like you didn't know your own mother had been laying in a pool of blood in her fucking bedroom for how many days? Yeah, remember that little fake pipsqueak of a cry? What? That's what you said, bitch. Was it a heart attack? Shut up. I'm sorry, Ryan, that you ended up with a piece of shit like me. Ugh. Bleh. Oh, this is why Gypsy has no real friends, because any real friend would be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Stop making yourself the victim all the time, okay? We can't be friends if you're gonna do that. I'm sick of hearing you fucking be a victim all the time. All right? Bree, you're no friend. Man, let me just rant real quick about these fucking weirdos on TikTok, okay? I have set my account to private like 2 months ago, I think. Something like that. I don't go on TikTok. I usually stick to YouTube because I've been here for years. I like who I like on here, and I have something to watch. If I want to watch something, I can come to YouTube and there's going to be something to watch. And then every time or any time that I do pop over to TikTok, there's some fucking wild, crazy shit going on. Wait till she's off parole. I know, Lanky. Hey, Haiti. Oh. Anyways, just these people are fucking unhinged weirdos. Like, Brie, you're insane. Crystal, you need to shut the fuck up about your kids. Only one out here talking about your kids is you. We don't want to talk about your kids, okay? I'm sorry that someone said something nasty about your child, but leave it at that and move the fuck on, because nobody wants to dwell in it like you do. You're another one. All these gypsy stands are the same. They're all fucking victims. They all run around the internet crying about being victims, and when they can't be a victim, they just say, well, Gypsy's a victim. But I can't. Listening to Key yesterday, that they were trying to get me to come up there. I was like, fuck no. I saw Jay. You were up there trying, Jay, but Crystal's a bullshit, fucking lying, twisting, You're a sociopath, narcissist, bitch, in my opinion. Always out here crying, clutching your fucking pearls. Oh, someone said the R word. Ooh, it's the internet. It's the internet. I've heard people say far, far worse, okay? Welcome to the internet. Oh my God, somebody said cross-eyed across the world. And I heard her say, I'm just trying to bring awareness to what these people did. Nobody fucking wants to hear it. We heard you the first time. Shame, shame, naughty, naughty. Please don't do that again. Say, smart off about her child, whatever. But move on, advocate. You're the one spreading your child's business all over the internet, and she has no idea. I shouldn't know the things that I know now about your child because you're out here telling everybody her business. Stop doing that. All right, I'm done. I'm done for now. I'm done. Let's listen to Lori, the dream expert.
And I hope this gets to the person that needs to hear it. A narcissist apology is never born out of sincerity. It is always born out of strategy. They are incapable of remorse. All they care about is that the damage has already been done. So just keep that in your pocket. Okay. Can you do a video on how narcissists recruit minions and how they get people to believe them wholeheartedly? Yes. What you're talking about is the narcissists' flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are friends, family members, and admirers of the narcissist that are happy to defend them and are happy to do the narcissist's dirty work for them. So think Nick, think all the keyboard warriors, think Gypsy's current best friend, and those in her immediate circle, and so on. In my opinion, and for educational purposes only. So it's important to keep in mind that the narcissist expects to be served. The narcissist feels and believes that they are the smartest and the most important person to walk into any room. They expect people to be honored to be in their presence and honored to do what the narcissist asks of them. And they are masters at creating loyalty and believability with these two main forms of manipulation. One, they create a pity story that is so heart-wrenching that they couldn't possibly be making it up. And of course you'd want to help them. And those that do, well, some truly don't know the truth, and others simply don't have the critical thinking skills to realize that certain things just aren't adding up. And number two, they make you feel special. They'll say things to you like, I can't tell anyone else this but you. Or I've got something really exciting going on and I want you to be a part of it. They'll make you feel like you're their ride or die and that you're part of the cool clique. So the flying monkeys are more than happy to defend the narcissist and do their dirty work because
I'm sorry, this is actually my first time hearing this video, and oh, you're so good. I love you, Lori. You're amazing, because she's so right. Bree, you should really reevaluate your life. I'm just saying, all of you should. You too, Key. Oops.
they think they're doing the right thing. It gives them a sense of purpose and it gives them a sense of power. Meanwhile, they have no idea that they're fighting for someone who thinks very little of them, would barely lift a finger for them, and will be discarding them at some point, like yesterday's trash. Oh, and interestingly enough, many top clinical psychologists believe that some flying monkeys are actually narcissists themselves. Think of them as mini narcissists, or in this case, mini gypsies.
Oh,
so keep that in
it's
mind.
so true. It's so true. They all, like, the more that, like, Bree, Crystal, Boston, who else is that? Sheena, who am I leaving out here? Key. Every time that they show like themselves, I understand why they're friends with Gypsy and why they condone her bullshit, because they're all the fucking same. Except you didn't murder anybody, but you're just as manipulative and you're a gaslight. You're all narcissists. I know that word is thrown around very freely on the internet, but there's a lot of them on here. And those are just a few of them, okay? I heard it last night for myself, them gaslight the fuck out of Dinah. It really pissed me off. Trying to tell Dinah she can't talk to Cowboy Bear if she's friends with Christy Blanchard. Why? They don't talk about, don't get me started. I'm going to keep going.
When you're trying to show someone the light in the comments, if they aren't open to the truth and they start digging their heels in and doubling down despite the evidence you are presenting to them, let it go. Do not engage. Let them believe the lies, because you're either talking to someone who is a narcissist and lives for the back and forth and the attack, or you're talking to someone who, well, you could point to the blue sky and they would tell you it's red. So save your energy and your peace of mind. Oh, and by the way, did any of you think the same thing I did when you saw this video?
I hadn't seen that.
First, I want to say in regard to Gypsy's apology, and I hope this gets to the person that needs to hear it. A narcissist apology is never...
Sorry, it's repeating. That was fucking great.
I have always said that the people who defend the Gypsy stance are all narcissists themselves. They can't apologize.
But they want everybody else to apologize, not just for something they did, but for something someone else did, and then this person did this and this. But they
victim. Gypsies are all victims.
We'll start demanding apologies from them. How
Me
about that?
too. No, you apologize to me. How's that?
No, because see, the thing is with their apology, it's only a half-assed apology, and it's not sincere. So it's like, oh, I'm sorry, but I did it because you did this, or I did this because blah blah blah. Like, it's not a sincere apology, like from the heart. Like, never. It's always, well, I did this because you did that.
Right, and I'm apologizing only because I'm better than you. And I'm in the recovery community. We make amends. And when you make amends, you don't say, I did this because you did this. You say, no, this is my part. It shouldn't have happened. It will never happen again. And I'm sorry. And the person either accepts it or they don't. That's it. You've done your part. But no, they need retribution every time. So this woman is dead. She's dead on again. This woman's excellent.
I know. She's like an expert in narcissism.
Oh,
shit. Hold on. Make it stop. Oh my God, that was so loud. Okay. Yep, fuck them. I'm sure we'll talk about them more in a minute. So sick of those motherfuckers, I swear.
I'm done. I don't care if their feelings get hurt. Enough.
No, I haven't
Starlight
cared.
through, me through, Quiche through, Dank through. Stop it.
Well, I was watching Key on my laptop, and that is it still says Hello Starlight on it. And I was in there and I was just listening, doing other things because I can't just watch the screen. I've got other shit going on. And then all of a sudden I get blocked, and I had my phone. So I went in under my main account. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, because Key told them, she's like, I don't want anyone blocked. I don't want anyone muted, yada, yada, yada. And I literally got blocked. I didn't type nothing. And so I go in there and I'm like, why was I blocked? And they're like, you weren't blocked. I'm like, yes, the fuck I was. Why was I blocked? Key said she didn't want people blocked. I didn't. You're not on the block list. You know, this is that Rachel person. I don't even know who that is.
Oh,
and then Jeanette comes in. And she was like, it was me. I did. I'm like, what? This is your problem.
Jeanette
Why the fuck does my pure presence make you need to block me? You fucking thin-skinned bitch. Y'all get up here with your big Billy badass and you think you can cuss and sound tough with your Marlboro red voice. Ain't nobody out here intimidated by that or gives a fuck. Calm the fuck down. That's what I kept saying in their chat yesterday. Like, y'all need to calm the fuck down. Like, you're taking this a little too seriously. Like, it's gonna be okay. I promise you, tomorrow the world will still be here and it'll still revolve and everything's gonna be okay. Calm down. Jesus.
Yeah, calm down. It's like, I lost my cool the other day because I was being gaslit, and the people were saying, "Oh, you said her kids' names. You said this," and I'm like, "This is gaslighting. I have never done that."
That's
and again,
all they do.
Words on the internet are one thing. I've been, and so is Starlight, doxxed. She's been swatted. Her kids' names have been let out. My parents' names have been let out, and my husband. And I had to look at the bed my husband died in. That's kind of hard. All right. But they say things about me all the time. If I got all up in my fifis about everything they said about me.
Well, look, and this is another thing. They like to push and push and push until they get a reaction, like they did you the other night when they pushed you and pushed you and pushed you, and you were like, you know what? Fuck you and your dumb kids. Oh well. So like that, I'm sure that's how you felt in the moment. Fuck you. Fuck your kids. I don't give a fuck. I'm out.
I don't know your kids. I do not know your kids. I don't know their names. I don't know how old they are. You bring all this stuff up. You, like Gypsy, put it all out there. There are people on here who have kids. I don't even know they have kids.
Yeah, I really try not to talk about mine.
You barely do.
Like, I would rather people think that I don't have kids. That's fine. Think I don't have kids. That's what I want. Like,
I mean, I'm not going to name names, but I didn't know you have a kid, because they never.
If somebody told me, somebody said to me, "Fuck you and your dumb kids." Okay.
Yeah, move on with your life. Me too. I mean, people have said worse things to me. Worse. And I'm like, all right, do you, boo? But it's different when it's doxing, threats, family members, like dead family members. Aaron's sweetheart, you fucker.
Well, and like, okay, so yeah, I think Wildbird shouldn't have said what she said, but did anybody ask themselves what pushed them to even go live and talk shit on Crystal? Did anyone think about that? Like, what you think they just did it out of the blue? No,
right. There was no context whatsoever.
Yeah, they just think that all of a sudden Wildbird and Bug popped up with this live out of no.
Yeah,
They
I
were
actually brought that up at one point. I was like, well, what's the context before
No
that? Like, how did this
personal,
start? Like, you know?
I'm sorry, no personal responsibility on
But
their
that's
side
what
at
they
all.
do. They take everything out of context and they twist it to fit their
Yep.
narrative. That is what they do. They
Yes.
did it to me. They do it to everybody.
So come on, you
But at
guys
the
come
same
over here if you want
time,
to talk. We're all here.
why are we shocked though? Because they worship a murderer.
Right.
That's why I
Exactly.
always try to like get in their heads and figure them out, but then I have to remind myself, you worship a murderer, your intelligence
Yeah,
and your
they don't
morals are
think
questionable
the
at
same
best.
way we do at all.
Exactly. What'd you say, Haiti?
So they don't think the same way we do at all.
They don't. Like they can read something and interpret it a completely different, like Gypsy's
weird.
book, like her book, for example. In the
Oh my
text messages,
God.
Bree's always like, read the text messages and you'll see that Nick was the bad one. I'm like, no, that's not what I read when I read those fucking messages. She can't even read the appeal documents right and interpret those right.
There was one video she did where it was about Dee Dee gargling on her blood. Sorry if that like triggered anyone, but she literally made a whole video saying that's not what it says, and then reads it, and everyone in the comments like that is exactly what it just said. Like,
yes,
that's like when she tried to contradict that Becca said, like, because she didn't say exactly word for word. She like kind of like switched stuff around, but it was literally the same exact thing. I'm like, you're just showing how dumb you are by literally Becca repeating what the officer and the CPS person said. Like, she just worded it a little differently.
That's why I always say that she focuses on technicality. She'll see one tiny difference and be like, "Oh, it's not the same," but it is still the fucking
Yep,
same.
exactly.
That Aaron Sweetheart girl's unhinged. I don't even like saying her name because she's so unhinged. I don't even.
She got so bent out of shape because I blocked her. She went and cried on Wild's live panel. I was like, "Are you serious? You're gonna go cry to them about me blocking
Aubrey
you? Like,
Strawberry
get
kept
over
telling me
it."
to unblock her. I'm like, bitch, I barely come on here. My shit is set to private, and if you're blocked, there's a reason.
Which account? Because she's got lots of
I
accounts. So
don't know. I blocked all of them like forever ago.
that's
But
just
I
like
don't.
Quad
Oh,
and
they're all
Boston
blocked.
all have like 12 accounts. Like, which one do you want me to unblock? Because you got so many.
I don't either. And I blocked all of them, but of course they record all of my lives and watch
Yep.
Yeah, they're not missing anything. I don't post on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. Like, this is my home. This is where I'm
Right.
at if you need to find me.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to find us, here we are, right here. Look at my content. It has nothing to do with any of you guys. You post big little AIs of me all the time. I'm not that obsessed with you that I need to post about you.
No,
But
I'd rather.
do it. I don't care. Yes, as long as it's not about it's
Gypsy.
just me, fine. Fine.
Baby back bitches.
Yeah, right.
Fucking bunch of crybabies. Just shut the fuck up. You're
Oh my God.
and then like, okay, so I'm gonna go on a rant for a minute.
Yeah,
like what they
wait
did
for it.
to Skip, and I don't
Oh,
know.
my
Skip may
God.
not agree with me, but this is what I saw from an outsider's point of view.
No, she
They
does.
gaslit the fuck out of her again. Okay, this is I'm sorry. Skip did a parody of Gypsy's horrible
They
wig.
lost their minds.
Oh my God. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It was
Her and
fucking
Michelle.
funny.
It's supposed to be lighthearted and fun, something they don't understand.
I love when Skip was like, "Watch, I'll be out in the corner for 5 seconds and people be asking for pictures of me." I'm like, Skip,
I was commenting,
stop.
I was like, but you're incognito. They won't see you.
And that's exactly what Michelle was saying as Ryan. She's like, "But you're incognito." Like, I was dying, y'all. Like, that video was hilarious.
Yeah, but then they had to come in there and make her feel like she had done something wrong, that she shouldn't be allowed to talk or make fun of Gypsy, trying to bring up the fact that Skip wants to do prison reform and like help, troubled youth against her. Like, oh, well, you can't be making fun of Gypsy if you're going to help. Yes, the fuck she can.
At least Skip is making a difference with her life. Like, she learned her lesson. Like, she came out of prison a different person. Gypsy came out the same fucking person that she has always been.
She also
She
didn't
learn
murder
shit.
anyone.
Yep.
Okay? And it doesn't matter. What my point is she's laughing, she's having fun, giggling at Gypsy, embarrassing herself at a nationwide level at this point. You cannot shut people down that talk about Gypsy. Like, what is wrong with you?
And Skip had made it very clear she doesn't like Gypsy. She'll never be pro Gypsy.
She said she's gonna post whatever she wants. It's her page, and that's what we all
Exactly.
do.
And that's exactly what I told Skip. I said,
And
Skip, this is your
everybody
TikTok
should.
in the long run. I was like, you do whatever the fuck you want to do, and don't let nobody tell you what to do with your TikTok or your life.
But yeah, why is it funny when it's about Ryan, who actually didn't murder anyone, is a victim in all of this, to be quite honest. But we can't make fun of Gypsy's fucking wig. Oh no, that bitch is
And
gonna
I'm
get
sorry, but if you're a
dragged
real friend,
all
you
over the
should have
internet for
told
that
her
wig.
that wig ain't it, boo boo. Like, that
Oh my
wig
God,
was
she
not
was
it.
so upset that people were saying that. She was so upset that people were like, if you were really her friend, you would have told her it didn't look bad. She was like, it didn't look bad when she left the house. In my head, I'm like, what did it change from the time she left the house till there?
Did you not see the picture of her and Ken sitting on that couch with that wig on? Like,
Bree said in her live that she was like, I was gonna tell her to fix it or something because there were like some little flyaways, and Gypsy was like, I didn't have any wig glue.
Oh yeah,
really?
I
Oh
thought she
wait,
was
no, the
talking
wig
about.
glue. I'm wrong because the wig glue was from the show.
Yeah,
She
I was.
probably didn't
That's
have
what I
any
thought
wig
when she
glue
was that
yesterday
baby
either.
photo shoot she did. That wig, it wasn't it
Right?
either.
But Bree is the whole reason that Gypsy was even wearing the blue wig. Gypsy didn't want to try it on. Bree made her try it on, and then she ended up wearing it.
Well, that's because Bree wanted to, like, oh my God, Gypsy wore my wig. She wore my wig,
Probably.
y'all.
Oh my gosh, I hope they're giving each other lives is all I have to say.
And when Bree stayed with her the whole weekend at her house.
Did she like stay there?
I guess, because she was there again last night. That's far to drive 3 times, if not.
Oh God, it's only a 45-minute drive apparently. That's not that big of a deal.
That's probably
I
without
used to do
traffic.
that to go see my boyfriend like 3 days a week.
Yeah, my best friend's 45 minutes away. But
I don't know where I live. No one drives 45
so
minutes
I think they
away.
got an Airbnb. Remember, we saw the
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I had heard that where the picture that Ken and Gypsy took together was actually an Airbnb that they all stayed at together.
Yeah, I think so. But didn't Bree go on live? On live at like 8:00 in the morning the next day.
Oh, I don't know.
I have no clue. I was asleep probably, so
right. The weekends I sleep in.
Are you talking about Bree?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. She didn't go on till like 6 a.m. and then she went like all day.
Yesterday?
No, like
No,
after she
it
was
was like
with Gypsy.
Saturday. 'Cause that's the day that I went.
Oh, after Jizz Fest.
Yeah.
They were all
Man,
still on all day. It had to be 8 hours. They were all day.
I was trying to find this picture. I know that Keish probably has it. It's on the internet somewhere. I just don't know the name of the show, but it's like it's not The Act, but it's some other dramatized version of like Gypsy's story. No. I don't even know the name of it. It's so irrelevant.
I know
But in the poster of the show is Gypsy, and she's got on a little blue wig. It's not actually Gypsy.
Oh, I know. I've
It's
seen
an actress.
it. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
It looks just like the one she wore, so it's
It
perfect.
does. Yeah, actually, I think it's nicer than the
2.0.
one she wore.
Oh man,
I know which one you're talking about.
Love You to Death. You're right, Chris.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what it is. Yeah, hold on, let's find it real quick.
I think Sarah Paulson was in that.
I can't remember. Love You to Death.
Donna, thank you. Thank you for your support, guys. I felt like shit the other night, but mostly because I felt badly about Skip. Like I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have.
But see, even Skip was trying to reach out to you to see if you were okay. Cause she
Oh,
didn't like what
really?
happened either. Yeah, she was messaging me asking about Nicole, and she didn't like what happened either.
Yeah, because
she said that she was trying to defend you, but like they wouldn't listen.
No,
they never do.
Listen to Lori. Lori said, oh,
Well, the biggest narcissist is Dreamer. She's always like, she starts a video and then says, I did this and I did that in my life.
Dreamer thinks a lot of herself.
Oh my god, I can't believe she went on the Skip's live and just like flat out like screamed at her and called her a bitch
I
and
know
then
that
dropped down.
was so uncalled for. I was like,
I was
Dreamer,
like,
my
what?
goodness.
And I'm like, I know that I knew that Skip wouldn't say anything, but I was like, yo, that was like pretty fucked that she did that. Like,
I know I was
like,
on
that was
panel when that
uncalled
happened. I was
for.
like, oh my goodness, Dreamer, that was so
Like even Michelle had this shocked look on her face.
I think we were all shocked. Like, what the fuck was that about? That was so uncalled for.
Well, Dreamer made a whole video about how her husband died and she went homeless just trying to take care of him. She goes, I bet you didn't quit your job when your husband got sick.
So now
You
it's a
didn't take care of him."
comparison of who had it worse.
Yeah. I'm like,
whose experience was worse?
Right? Like, what had to do
Exactly. And I'm
Jesus
like,
Christ.
I thought I didn't work. That's funny because I thought I didn't work. But yeah, I did because we also, Dreamer had don't come at me, but we had the money for me not to work and my husband to be able to be taken care of. Dreamer, it's called that. I know that's foreign to you because you live off the government, but just saying.
No, it's funny they always summon us over there. Like, get your asses over here. What are you so
Oh,
scared
no,
of?
They won't. They won't.
They want to be able to control
Yeah, they want to be able to control their audience. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The
yeah, exactly.
muting every 5 seconds.
Yep.
Like,
Muting and booting us out and all that shit. If we don't do that over here, we've never done that over. And Crystal used to stalk our lives all the time to screenshot and screen record. We never blocked her, we never kicked her out, we never muted her, but that's all they do over there.
And the truth of the matter,
She is so condescending. Mute, please. I muted you. They don't tell me what to do.
the truth of the matter is there's more of us than there are of them. So they
my
try
God,
to bring it into
Why don't
their
they go after content creators who really go after Gypsy? I mean, we're tame compared to some.
I don't even make Gypsy content.
The thing is, I don't really have anything to talk about with them. Like, there's really not much to discuss. Y'all
I
just
have no
bring up
need
the
to talk
same
to them.
5 fucking things over and over. Oh, you called the restaurant, and I'll do it again if he starts posting fucking weirdo shit. That's weird to me.
They tried
I'm not trying to get him fired. He just needed to, like, I don't know.
I haven't heard from Waiter Mike in a hot minute.
Yeah.
No, they probably told him to calm down. But I mean, they got in touch with my TikTok agency, thinking my TikTok agency would care that I said.
Oh yeah, they've gone to people have gone to Kyle complaining about me too.
Yeah, they don't care, guys. As long as we're making
Nicole was on a panel and they said the word retarded and I got offended and she really needs to not be in your agency anymore. And she said she repeated something I said on a panel about my child and I'm really mad.
Do you know what Kyle would say to us? Kyle would be like, just be careful what you say. Like,
he never even said that to me. He didn't say that.
He said he's like, just be careful what you do and what you say. He didn't really care. Like, he knew like none of it was really true because Kyle loves us. Like,
yeah, he does not. I make plenty of money for them. They're not gonna, unless I did something like really like out of pocket. They're not gonna care. But try to mess with my life. It's not, it's a side gig for sure. But
yeah, it'd be a cold day in hell if I ever bow down to any of those fucks.
No,
they can
never.
all go fuck off for life. I don't care. Go about your business.
Forever, as I said.
But if you're gonna defend
Nicole,
Gypsy
when
Rose
you
Blanchard,
said that, when you said "fuck you forever," I want to clip it so bad, so I have that because it was the funniest.
Oh, it's clipped.
I said that shit, and I meant that shit.
I was dying when I heard you like "fuck you forever." I'm like, yes, Nicole.
Yeah, I saw that. This fancy pants. She thinks she's a TV star now. Girl, you're a TV embarrassment. I would not want to be known as Gypsy's gargoyle friend.
They
Gypsy
so
Secret Service, top flight security of the world.
Yeah, last night on that live, her and if nobody knows, is it on your page, Haiti? The live from last night. Did you record that?
I mean, I did a live stream with
Did a
it,
live.
but
Yeah.
we're talking over it in some parts. I recorded it
Okay.
with my phone, but I forgot to hit record for part of it, so I don't have most of it. But I
Well,
have
what was
the
it?
other one.
Okay. What was I saying? So last night.
Crap, crime, and gossip.
Starlight, check the back chat. I didn't want to say it like on the live because I didn't want to out her, but somebody else does have it because we watched it last night.
I was just
You
wondering
guys,
if anyone uploaded so I can go send them to if they wanted to watch it.
if you haven't seen it, you have to watch the one that has the comments because the comments had me sending.
What were they saying?
Yeah, the comments were so good. They were.
Everybody was asking who that person is next to Gypsy. Is that a man or a woman? And I'm like, somebody was like, is that
Man,
is that
she
the
even
father?
straightened her hair for those motherfuckers, and they're still asking.
Somebody said, "Is that the father?"
Janelle has
and
it up.
someone else
Okay.
said, "Oh, y'all make a
Oh, I
perfect
thought Renault was
couple."
here.
I was literally die. I was sent. Yeah, I was literally sent.
Like I would review it, but it was so boring. I can't bear to do it.
It's so boring. Oh my god!
I
Yeah.
literally just watched it for the comments because those
That's
comments had
funny.
me rolling. So many people were like, "Is that a man? That's a man, isn't it?" I was like, "Oh."
all you can see is there is the shade behind them too. They had the camera down so high, or the camera up so high.
Well, I think they were doing that so like they wouldn't show the baby.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's
okay,
why they
there's a
had
way
that.
to not show the baby without just looking at a
Oh, I
shade.
know, yeah.
Oh yeah, someone said that during my thing too. They're like, "Why is the camera like that? Does she not learn camera angles yet?" I'm like, "Because she's trying to hide Aurora."
Now let's just look at this shade behind me.
Right?
Yeah,
It was like,
the
let's look at the
blinds
top of your
behind
heads.
the blinds.
It was Ken in makeup, Sammy.
And somebody did say that she looked like a female Ken. Yeah, somebody did say I'm telling you, those comments had me rolling, and you could tell that Brie was physically upset in the live because she kept reading those comments. I'm surprised she didn't have that phone attached to her hand modding because those mods were not
yeah, all her
modding.
friends are modding for her.
No, but they were not modding because those comments were going through.
There are probably too many.
Crystal was a moderator.
Yeah,
she always a
yeah, she's
moderator?
probably blocking fucking everybody for breathing the wrong way.
Remember that
Shit.
time that I was in there and I didn't even say anything and I got muted? You pointed it out because we were watching the replay that I got and I didn't even notice. You were like, they muted you and I didn't say a word. Like,
yeah, my backup account got blocked for no
yeah, it's
reason.
ridiculous. Like,
No one
why?
even knows what it is either, and it got blocked.
It was my backup account exactly. It
Yeah.
was in Gypsy's live. Why you block it? Why you muting me?
Bitches.
For real.
Shit, what was I gonna say? Did you notice? I don't know if y'all said this or not because I had walked away for a second. But like anytime Ryan came on the show, like Gypsy was trying to be nice. She's scared. Gypsy, you scared what Ryan has on you. Drop it all, Ryan. What are you waiting on?
And she's also upset that the internet did not take her side. I think she left the comments on at first thinking people would back her up, and then they didn't.
Oh,
and
the
that's why she turned
comments
them
were
off.
so bad.
Oh, I love them. They're so good.
We'll give a quick recap in case anyone happened to miss it this weekend.
Yeah, the comments are so good.
So Gypsy months and months ago had Brie out Ryan's messages where
she seems to have amnesia about. She seems like she forgot. She never
Yeah.
mentions that part.
Sometimes I wonder if she's got fucking cognitive issues because she can't keep up with her shoe size. She can't keep up with her mom's birthday. She
doesn't know
can't
if she
keep
got
up.
therapy or not.
Yeah, she doesn't. I don't know. There may be some
She's
cognitive
incredibly
issues.
self-absorbed, so it doesn't. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's.
So she did that right months ago, and then the show just came out, which I don't know why they felt like airing that part, of Brie doing that for Gypsy to embarrass Ryan. So she double embarrassed him on a national level.
Yep.
And he finally claps back with, let me
6
put
months
the screenshot
later.
back up. Yeah. With
6 months later.
So here's Gypsy texting him January the 14th, 1:53 a.m. Are you with Amber J? This is after
Ridiculous.
she had her
2
baby
weeks
also.
after giving birth, yeah.
Yeah. I feel lost. Like, I don't know what is real anymore. Okay, so that pissed Gypsy off to the point where she thought she could go make a post exposing that Ryan is on methadone, which could affect his job, which if he's in recovery could affect his recovery. Like, fuck
I
you for
know,
that, bitch.
I was so mad about that. It's so wrong.
It's so bad. I mean,
It
it's
is.
so bad. He's never done anything like that to her.
No.
Because he wouldn't, because he's not a piece of shit like she is.
Right.
So after that happened, when she put the methadone thing out, Ryan sends a text to Gypsy's dad, Rod, and said something along the lines of, tell Gypsy she really needs to take that post down. That's crossing the line. I will sue her for defamation or some shit like that. And Gypsy posts Rod's screenshot, her daddy's screenshot.
And she says that, oh, I'm not your medical provider. That's not how it works. Which, by the way, I thought that's how it was too, but I Googled it and he can sue her because she's an ex-wife, and apparently it is a HIPAA violation. I didn't think it worked like that.
I've never.
Oh snap!
Yeah, I looked into
That's why
it.
you scared Gypsy.
I saw it in more than one place because I had to like double check, and yeah, everywhere it says because she's an ex-wife, it's still a HIPAA violation. I thought it had to be only from like a medical provider, but nope. Spouses count.
And then, of course, she posted this gem after. Like, that wasn't enough for her to post Rod's screenshot
That's
of
what got me
Ryan.
crazy too. Because okay, so he posted one thing and then she posts 3. He didn't respond to the first one. She puts out a second one. She didn't respond to the second one. And she puts out a third. Like, chill.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough. She wants a response. She wants him to say something. She's trying to push him.
Exactly.
So you want me to take my shit down, right? Okay, how about you quit talking about me?
Oh god.
It's been 3 fucking months since I texted you. And you're spiraling out of control. So just remember, just as much dirt as you have on me, I have on you, honey. You punch at me, I punch back 10 times harder. Go see a therapist.
And this is one example of why you are a cuck, Ken, because you are with your woman, your baby mama, at Jazz Fest, and she's over here posting and making videos to her ex-husband.
He's
you
like
cuckold.
sitting next to her. Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Pussy. Get your girl, okay? Because she's embarrassing herself out here.
For real.
Big time.
Can't stand. I'm like, y'all got me mad today. Let's go to her fucking bullshit ass apology video.
Everyone, I saw a bunch of comments being like, "What's with the people?" I saw a bunch of comments of people saying, "What? Why does she all of a sudden have a black scent?" I was like, "Oh my god,
y'all!
That
I'm
is
not
like-
even joking. I showed my daughter that video because they don't care about Gypsy. They're like, I don't care. I don't care. But this one, I was like, y'all have to see what Gypsy posted on here, and I showed them, and that's exactly what they said. Why is she talking with a black scent?
Well,
it's not
she
a
also-
racist thing, okay? It's just a word.
It's so I only saw it because the comments said it, but it's so ridiculous.
I had
Like, what
never
the
heard
fuck?
that before.
Did you hear
I had heard it before.
in the live? She speaks in a British accent. She won a contest. Do you remember that,
What?
Haiti? She won a
Wait, what?
contest for the best British accent.
Wait, who
Oh
did?
my god! I was literally just
Wait, who
saying
did?
out loud, "Stop it!" On Bree's
See that?
live.
On her live.
Oh Lord!
She won a contest?
Yeah,
I won a contest because I had the best British accent.
I did not
and then
see
she
that.
did the British accent.
Horrible. It was horrible. It's like I've never heard a Southern British accent before.
She can't even say the word sausage. She said, I don't even know what she said, but I was like, what is she saying right now? Like sausage or something like that. I don't know. It was not sausage.
Her doing yoga hurt my heart. It just hurt
She did yoga too on camera?
Yes,
No.
no, not on live, but on the show.
Oh, what was I about to say?
On the show.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
she was
seen-
doing on the show.
I haven't
so
watched
yet.
the show yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't really either. I just saw that clip and I was like, oh no, God. Oh no. It's not on
I was watching it in Morbid, and someone even said, like, what is that pose? What are you doing?
Yeah, it was. She was trying to do like the easiest pose, which is
Well, she's pregnant, or is this after she
Yeah,
has
she
the
was still
baby?
pregnant.
Oh my!
Oh my!
It was sad. It was sad. I'm like, oh my God.
All right, let me get her. Oh, she's live? That bitch is live.
Who is?
Hold on, let me make sure I'm not jumping the gun here.
Sorry, y'all. My mom called
Donna, I
me.
laugh on Morbid's panel, therefore I'm like the worst. I
think
deserve
I
to
got a notification from the ambulance.
Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, I'd lose my mind if I was.
Oh no, sorry, Sammy. I meant like the Discord. Last night I was watching it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I didn't refresh it from yesterday. Probably.
No, she's
I don't
not.
know. Hold on. Live has ended.
No, she's not. I looked.
That was weird. Why did it say that? I just now typed it in unless I clicked on. That's weird.
Got me scared.
All right, let me go back to what I was looking for. Oh, she turned the comments off.
Oh yeah, she turned them off as soon as she realized that people weren't siding with her.
Wait, is this Gypsy? Are we talking about?
Yes, her apology. She turned the comments were so bad.
Oh, like don't worry, I have
were not in
screenshots.
her favor.
It looks so good though, yeah.
Look at her. She looks terrible.
Have you seen this yet?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, the apology.
Okay, yes.
Quote apology. Yeah.
This apology pisses me the fuck off. Don't fall for it,
It's
Ryan.
it's so
I said
bad,
the same
but that
thing.
makes
Ryan,
it so
please
good.
do not fall for this bullshit. Do not fall for
I
it.
know that's exactly what she's trying to doing. It's all performative to get him.
Right. It's she needs control.
Oh, I had so much to say about this. I could not stop talking about it. Let's go. I'm so excited.
Okay.
It makes
Here
me
we
so
go.
mad though.
I know, because it's narcissistic bullshit.
Exactly.
This is manipulation, Ryan.
Exactly. It's so transparent. I feel like he's the only one that can't see it.
He will though. Look, Ryan, go binge watch Lori the Dream Expert, okay? Because she could really help you out.
Ryan will break it down for you. Don't worry. Just text us anytime you're thinking about her. We'll help you get over it real quick.
Well, he has unblocked Quiche.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe they can get together now. I'm kidding.
She don't want to.
Video is going to be for Ryan Anderson, and if you're not Ryan Anderson, then keep scrolling.
Well, maybe you should have just sent it to him.
Right?
See, like anyone is going to actually do that and be like, "Oh, this is for me."
Exactly.
I'm not gonna watch it.
9.6 million followers. Like, come on, Gypsy.
Dumbass.
Come on.
Wait, seriously, dumbass. Do you
Oh my
really
God.
think you're buying this? I mean, she makes me.
Bad actor.
You guys,
Yeah.
Messy Little Polka Dot said that hairline is racing Kins to the finish line.
Messy, I love you.
She's balding. She's balding when she pulls her hair back. I'm telling you, I think there's a reason why Dee Dee had to shave her head, and she
Yeah,
probably was
I'm
just
starting
like,
to think that too.
and she probably was like, "Baby, we're gonna tell people it was from cancer, so they don't have to ask you why
That's
you're
funny.
bald and sucking a baby bottle."
I always thought that she shaved her head because Gypsy just didn't want to take care of it. And
Oh,
like
that could be
honestly,
it,
it
too.
kind of looks like that sometimes. Like she doesn't want to do anything with her hair, so she just
Mm-mm.
pulls it back. But I'm starting to
I
think
think it's
that
like
it was
nutrients. She's not getting her nutrition or something.
yeah.
I don't know what it is. But but then she comes out of prison with a full head of hair, so make sense. I don't know.
I think that over the last year, bleaching it also damaged it because it was definitely thicker when she got out.
Guys,
Bleaching it will lightening it will definitely do that to your hair. That's what I don't honestly.
It's
I don't
probably
lighten my
mostly
hair as
grow
much as
out.
y'all think I do.
And pregnancy
But I
also.
know y'all watch, and that's
Oh,
okay.
bitch.
But I know y'all watch.
Oh, that creeped me out so much. That
I'm
part.
gonna be pausing it every fucking 5 seconds because
Oh,
she
don't
just
worry.
triggers
We
the
were
fuck
playing
out
a
of me.
game last night. Every time we paused it, we had to say what we thought she was thinking at that moment. It was fun.
What do you think she's thinking right here?
That part,
I
Jamie.
know
literally
you're
was a
gonna
jump
watch
scare.
this.
Like she
Oh
changed
my
angles
Lord.
for that. It was so
Look
creepy.
at that
What is
angle.
that?
There was a cut edit, where she
Yeah,
cut
exactly.
it in there.
She changed angles. Like no one else watched this, but I know you're gonna watch
But
this.
I
It
know,
was so creepy.
scroll on, but I know you're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Why are you posting it?
Right? It's so creepy. Ugh.
Make up your mind, bitch.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
You want us to watch it or not? Ugh.
But I know y'all watch, and that's okay. But this video,
And I just still am shocked at that nose, man, because
It grew back. It's wild.
God, it didn't
Okay, so
take.
this is what I find funny about this. This was for just Ryan. So why did she publicly put it on TikTok for everyone to fucking see it if she only wanted
Exactly,
Ryan to
yeah.
see it? Come the
Because
fuck
it's
on now.
insincere. It's
Hey.
insincere.
And you're just supposed to scroll on. It wasn't for you. You're supposed to scroll by.
We're breaking the rules by watching it.
Exactly. We shouldn't be broadcasting this because it's just for we
Yeah.
shouldn't be posting
It's
it.
our bad.
Yeah, oops.
nothing is sacred. And she tries, I thought these were sacred. All right, I'm going to, but nothing, your apology, all your bullshit, nothing is sacred with you, Gypsy. You out everybody's shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially your ex-husband. All right, here we go.
Video is not for y'all. It's for him. So I
Good
know
shit.
that it's been about 3 months since we had any kind of text message exchange. And I know it's been really hard.
Remember, sorry, this jogged my memory. In one of the episodes, she's like sitting down talking to Ken. She's like, I had to block him. I blocked Ryan. She sat down with Christy in that episode too, and was like, and I had to block him. I blocked him.
I know. So
Oh,
ridiculous.
you weren't
And what's
blocking
your
him at 2 a.m. when you were
Yeah,
like, Are
right?
you with Amber J? Are you
What's
with Amber J?
It's so funny. And for
Wait, I
anyone who
want to know why
hasn't
it's any
seen
of her
it,
business who he's with. Because didn't she say, like,
Right,
I want
Heidi?
him to move on? Then, bitch, let him move on.
I was gonna say for anyone who hasn't seen it, what she's gonna say about her parents is crazy. So stay tuned.
Oh, I know. Like you're outing their
I
shit
know.
too.
Like, what is
Like,
wrong
thank
with
you.
you?
Yeah. I would be
Exactly. Like,
pissed.
what is
Fucking
Yeah,
wrong
I
with
want
you?
to
Why
know
are
idiot.
you doing
what
that?
Christy and Rod had to say about that.
Like
I know.
in her book where she throws all that shade at her dad too, basically.
Yeah.
I'm just nothing sacred, Gypsy, nothing.
Nothing. Just puts out everyone's business.
Yeah.
For you watching the show for the first time, I know it was all filmed, but I know that you don't. So I understand that you're reacting to things in real time, just like I am. So I'm sorry for not giving you that grace. I do want to say, like, this is going to be kind of a long video of me just putting out what's on my heart. And I know that it is hard to watch things that we have said and things that happen, even if it was 6, 7, 8 months ago, whatever. I understand that it's the feelings are happening in real time. And
I'm sorry, and people may not agree, but I agree with Ryan saying this whole season has been about him.
Oh,
He's
I
in
literally
every fucking episode.
Yeah, no, I literally made a post about that earlier. I was like, "Oh, season 2, all about Ryan. She can't handle it." It's true though.
But if she didn't talk about Ryan, what would she talk about? Oh, her baby, which she hardly really talks about.
Literally,
It's so-
Lifetime focuses on Ryan too, and not on her.
Yeah.
Like, it's so great.
More interested in what Ryan's story is over there.
Right.
If my internet shits out, I will be back.
Okay. Ryan should get his own show though. Like he said, he should because it's more entertaining.
Definitely be more entertaining. I don't know if I would watch it though. What would it be called?
I think that Lifetime should hook Ryan up with some type of like dating show. Like
Yeah.
Life After Gypsy or something. I
be
don't know.
Yeah, Life After Gypsy Rose.
Keish could go on it.
Ryan should be
Amber
the
J
next
can go on.
Katie, leave Keish alone.
That lady who slapped his ass and
Yeah.
or she slapped his ass. He slapped her ass.
I would be there for that. That'd be fun to watch.
Gypsy would have a full meltdown.
It will be so great. That would make it better.
I want you to know that it is extremely hard to watch you have to go through these emotions.
Oh, bitch.
And
you liar.
Such
I
a
don't believe
fucking
that.
liar. Yeah, liar.
I can't. The manipulation kills me. It really hurts me to watch you have to go through this. Well, why is he having to go through this, Gypsy? Because you fucking cheated on him, got pregnant, and then put it all over the fucking interwebs and made a TV show out of it. Yeah, I think his feelings are valid. Yeah.
And then he has to rewatch it all on a TV show.
And
Right.
I just want to state that I'm ashamed
It's
of his mama.
family.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of her because if my son went through what Ryan went through with Gypsy, I would tell Gypsy, go fuck yourself. Don't ever talk to me again.
And then
how
also
dare you?
Gypsy goes to his mom to talk about him. What are you doing? Like, why are you going to his
But
mom?
Ma'am,
but
like,
when
don't
he
talk to me
tries
about
to
my
go to
son.
Rod to tell
Right?
Rod to get a hold of your daughter and tell her to quit posting my private shit,
Seriously.
what does
the
she do?
hypocrisy.
She puts it on the internet.
Yep. She'll see you next Tuesday.
No. She just really wants him to sign those papers. You know, for the daughter.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I understand that when you are doing live streams, you're speaking your truth. You're speaking your mind and your peace. And I'm never going to filter you for doing that.
That's exactly what you're doing right now by making
Exactly.
all of the
That's
posts that
exactly
you
what I was going
made.
to say. But yet, here you are.
You're absolutely censoring him. You're asking him to stop telling his truth. Because why? It's going to expose you even more.
So, and this is what I said about when Ryan showed the screenshot of the messages. This is the same as when Gypsy let Bree share the screenshots of Ryan messages to her. She
Well, she
started this,
didn't
and
let
she doesn't
Bree.
like
She
what's
asked
being
Bree
done to
to.
her, but it's okay for her to do it to other people. She
Oh,
doesn't like it when it's
exactly.
done to her.
She's a hypocrite.
Yep.
But
Yeah, think real hard.
But whenever you put out text messages between you and I,
oh, kind of like you did, bitch. Kind of like you did.
Exactly.
Oh, wait. You didn't do it. You had Bree do it for
Yeah,
you.
her little lapdog do for
Gypsy could
her.
never do something like that.
Because she's got to get someone else. She's got to use people to do her dirty work.
Yep.
Shit pisses me off. I'm telling
Bree,
you.
I hope you
know.
see that
It's
you're being used by
infuriating.
your quote unquote best friend.
Her biggest fan.
She should have just done like Colleen Ballinger or whatever, got her little ukulele out and
That would be. Oh my god, could you imagine her playing the fake guitar like she did last year and doing that? That would be so funny.
I'm sorry.
that I think are sacred, that should, in my opinion, be sacred between us. And when I mean sacred,
the bitch.
But it's okay for you to talk about it, Gypsy, but not him.
Exactly. It's only sacred when you say it is. Don't fall for this shit, Ryan.
Right. She keeps moving the goalpost. Moving that goalpost.
Oh, she really makes me angry because I see right through her shit.
I know. Serious. It's so transparent. It really is.
I mean that there are very few people I trust in this world.
Oh, this part pissed me off too.
And I have always counted you as one of them.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Like, do you not think that he didn't trust you? And what did you do to him? Like, she has no room to talk. Like, take several seats, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, you were a murderer in prison. He had every, whatever.
Everything that she did to him to break the trust after.
Yeah, and she puts this guilt trip on him.
Exactly.
Like, I don't trust very many people, and you were one of them. And you knew that. You were there for me. Emotional manipulation is what that is.
Exactly.
Fucking bitch.
So whenever I reached out to you when I was 2 weeks postpartum.
Oh, let me throw that in there because I just had a baby. I was very vulnerable.
This part is infuriating too, because one, why are you texting him when you're having issues with Ken 2 weeks after giving birth? Because you know you're not going to take him back anyway, so you're doing it literally just to give him the tiniest bit of hope, like, oh, she's having problems with Ken, she's
And to
texting me.
feed her narcissistic supply.
Exactly, to make sure he's still there if she needs him. Just like she mentions, like she's about to mention, how what happened to the guy that when I was in prison, we got into a fight and I told him not to come and he came anyway. You killed that guy, Gypsy. That's what you're good at doing. You're good at killing people. That guy's dead.
That fucking tongue hanging out right there.
And I didn't know how to handle my emotions.
Oh, shut up.
Oh my
I just had a baby. My whole life changed.
The last thing I thought when I just had a baby and I was like in that baby bliss stage, yes, it's hard to adjust. The last thing on my mind was my ex-boyfriend or whatever.
Ex-husband, yeah.
What?
Come on.
Oh, Ken, again, cucked. You're being cucked all over the internet. And honestly, I'm here for it. I got my popcorn ready.
Her whole life changed in an instant. And
I'm just saying you had 9 months to prepare for that. Well, actually, not in your case, 9, but just saying.
Yeah.
I don't regret having Aurora. I don't.
The fact that you even have to say that to
know,
me
like,
is
what? Of
very
course.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that goes without saying usually.
Fucking weirdo.
Ooh,
I
beautiful
don't
disaster
regret
just
having.
said she's using the baby voice because she knows Ryan falls for it every time.
I really hope he doesn't fall for this bullshit. If Ryan does, I literally have lost all respect for him.
Everyone needs to send Ryan like Lori the Dream Maker's videos because she's giving him really good advice, and I think he could learn a lot from actually I learn a lot from watching her videos. But what was my point? Yeah, he needs to check those out because she said that he needs to go no contact. I don't know if Ryan can do that. I say out the bitch though. Put all her shit out and then cut it off after that.
Well, you know what the crazy thing is?
Embarrass
Like,
kid.
Ryan stopped contacting her because she blocked him, but she keeps unblocking him. Like, if you don't want to talk to him, just keep him blocked, yo. Like, seriously. Stop trying to weasel your way into his fucking life.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy.
Aurora, I don't. She's the best thing that ever happened to me.
I don't believe you.
But I leaned on you. I leaned on you because I trust you.
Oh God.
Why didn't you hit up your friend bro? What up, bro? It's 2 a.m. I don't know. I'm feeling a little, kind of sideways. But you messaged your ex-husband.
Okay, yeah, it's not his job to give you that anymore, Gypsy. You messed that up. Now live
and Ryan
with
said it
the
perfectly in the show
consequences.
last night.
I'm not calling my ex-husband up for anything.
Fuck no.
Sure as fuck wouldn't be making a fake crying apology video. That's for damn fucking sure.
Oh God, the crocodile tears.
But she's trying to save her own ass.
Yeah.
Did you notice that how just as quickly as those fake tears started, that they died just as quickly? They were just over all of a sudden. They were just gone.
Every time she does it, she's so quick to jump right back out of it because it's fake. It's all fake.
Exactly.
It's all fugazi. Like, y'all need, like, people who are blinded by her lies need to, like, really open their eyes.
Cash, I'm on one today. Oh Lord.
Go off. Go off.
That is not something a lot of people
mad.
I can say about. Something a lot of people do. That is not something a lot of people I can say about. When I felt distant from Ken during those first few weeks postpartum,
when flashback when I was feeling distance for Ryan after my first few weeks of freedom and started hitting up my ex fiance Ken. Same fucking pattern.
Yep. She
So
recycles
you
her
feel
bullshit.
vulnerable with Ken. You don't reach out to your mom. You don't reach out to Mia. You don't just sit on it and maybe have to be alone with your thoughts because it's 2 fucking a.m.
Yep.
No,
She wants to,
Yeah.
she
you
wants to keep
message your
dangling Ryan.
ex-husband. What is wrong with you?
I'm gonna call a spade. She's got daddy issues.
Mhm.
So
Oh, for sure.
she's gonna
for sure.
Yeah.
She's gonna rely on the men in her life because she's got daddy issues.
Mm-hmm. They're all gonna save her.
I vented to you. I told you everything that was on my heart and in my head. And I thought that was...
Get a journal, bitch. Get a fucking journal. Write it down. You don't have to text your ex-husband. Like, you act like you had no other options. Go write that shit down.
Exactly.
And then set it on fire. Be done. My God. This video just pisses me off.
No, I'm right there with you. Because I was saying the same shit when I was watching this.
Oh my God, I love it here.
Oh, somebody write that down. Or somebody clip that. Get a journal, bitch.
Shit.
Write it down and then burn that bitch.
Get an app. Ask the AI. What do I do? I'm not feeling?
Right? Go talk to Chat GPT like Brie does.
Oh my God, I'm dying over here.
I couldn't call Brie because she was live spurging out about me. She was busy, so I had no one else, Ryan, only you.
It was gonna stay between us.
Well,
did I tell Ken? Eventually I did.
Eventually. Did you tell Ken the whole truth? Put those messages out, Ryan. We need to see what you say.
Please do.
the love of her life.
Boy. Sounds like there might have been trouble in paradise. Did you guys maybe break up for a little bit, like Nina said? Oh! Because I feel like that's what this is leading to. Because if you read the description for the next episode, it's like Ken and Gypsy have some trouble. I don't remember the word they used.
Oh, can't wait.
Wait. So last night wasn't the last episode?
No, I thought it was 2. There's 2 more, right?
2? There's 2 more?
Oh, I could be wrong. I don't know. I thought last night was the last one too, though.
Gag. All right.
Let me see if I can go to.
Maybe it's just 1 more. There's 10 episodes. Well, which one was that?
That was episode 9. So next
Okay,
week
so there's
should be
1
the
more.
ending.
Thank fucking God.
Right, thank God.
God.
All right, let's
10
see.
episodes, way too long. And then I keep hearing
Yeah.
rumors about the season 3.
Oh, God forbid.
Over it.
I
Let's
think
protest.
that's why. I think maybe that's why she's acting out, trying to get attention for season 3.
Maybe.
And they keep hinting at it too. Like her live last night, she's like, season 3, I don't know, maybe.
Ugh,
Like, ew,
God
gag.
forbid. God forbid.
I know.
You know what's weird is
Like,
they
we don't want to
changed
see
the
your shit show anymore. We
description.
see it all
Did
online
they?
already.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
They changed the description underneath the episode.
Wow, that's weird.
Let me make sure. Well, I can't prove that because I didn't screenshot the shit. But that said something totally fucking different yesterday. It's weird.
That's so weird.
But I never aimed to hurt you.
Yeah, you did.
It was
That's
never
exactly what
about
she was
hurting
doing.
you.
What was it about, bitch? I'm sorry. What the fuck was it about?
Right.
When you put his messages out there months and months and months ago. What was it? I just trying to hurt you.
This is where I want to put that clip of the kid
That's
going,
what you told your mom
bullshit.
too. That's what you told your fucking mom, and she was like, "Don't hurt me, Gypsy."
This is
Remember
where I want
that?
that clip of that little kid that goes, bullshit.
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 always about what the public might think, the public persona. And I think what gets to me, and I vented this to your mom, is that
that's weird. I find that weird. Why did? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, it is weird. It's really weird. Like, why?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, that's really strange to me, but I digress.
Ryan's mom, please stop contacting Gypsy. Like,
Yes.
a full asshole to your son. Like, cut that shit off.
Yeah, cut her off.
You have your TikTok personality, and then you have the real Ryan Anderson.
Oh, what's yours, bitch?
Exactly. That's the same thing with her. Are you kidding?
Yeah. One day, my mom gave me the little glass house.
Gypsy has like 7 personalities.
Gypsy has so many personalities. I can't even keep up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her personality on Kale's podcast, her personality.
Yeah, her personality in that video at Jizz Fest. Come on.
Yeah, her personality at Jizz Fest, and you got the fucking college tour, whatever bullshit she did.
Exactly.
Barbara Walters looking ass.
And I'm telling you, like, she is terrorizing whatever home she is living in. I know what it's like to live with a narcissist. You don't know what personality at what time of the day you're going to get. Like, you're constantly walking on eggshells.
That's why Ken's hair is like depleting by the second because he's so stressed. That's why Ken works his ass off because he don't want to go home to you, bitch. He doesn't.
And those two are two completely different people. So when I see you on TikTok acting,
he probably thinks the same thing about you.
Yeah.
Why is she?
The fuck? Sorry, go ahead. Why is she what? Oh, she muted.
I like what Kai Sue said in the chat. Just wait until she gets off parole. I'm telling you, she gets off parole, and it's gonna be a spiral.
We could have a street fight, Gypsy. I'll whoop your ass. I'm joking. It would have to be mutual combat. Mutual combat. I just kick you right in your thigh because I know those legs would buckle. Those legs would fold like a lawn chair. What?
Kick you right in the thigh with my foot bone.
Your foot bone.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do to Aaron's sweetheart if I ever go to Vegas, which I'm not going to. So.
Oh God, I don't even like that.
Starlight, you're feral and I'm loving it. I love feral Starlight.
I can just imagine that I would kick you with my heel, like Nicole said, straight into the side of your thigh, and you would buckle.
Yeah, that's a threat. Oh, did you hear them threatening me? Oh,
I said mutual combat.
Mutual.
That is, yes, that is a thing. You can actually do that. You can well, I know in Texas you can have like mutual combat and fight somebody. See, I even got a gift for it because this woman
duels in the West, the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, this lady a long time ago threatened.
She's
like, I'll come to Texas and we can have mutual combat. Where's that gift? So I had this. Finish him. Come on, Gypsy. I mean, I'm 5'2", you're 4'11". I think that's fair.
Yeah, it might not be fair for me because I'm too tall.
Yeah, I'm short. We can do this. I got kicks, girl. Just remember, I got kicks and you don't. Your legs are not functioning properly.
No.
Oh my God. Just Starlight, make sure I'm there for it because I need to see this in person. Not even on. I need to see it in person.
I had to Google because I noticed she was trying to hit up the gym. So I Googled like, can you improve your muscles if you have type 2 fiber atrophy, which is what she has.
Yeah.
And no, basically you can't. You can try. You can, it'll benefit you a little bit.
It can only benefit you. Right?
Yeah, but you can't cure that.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not running a marathon anytime.
That leg's still gonna be weak.
Or half a mile. Or a quarter of a mile. Or a tenth of a mile.
I'm glad the weather's getting nicer out. I'm gonna go back to doing walks and try to get rid of this nerve damage in my feet.
Oh yeah, I have some nerve damage too. It sucks.
Because
But I work around it.
it's not fun. It hurts. My feet swell up so
Oh,
bad.
you need to join the Gypsy Stand side. They all have chronic pain.
Get that shake
It only
board.
started 2 years
Get you
ago.
a
Like, this
shake
hasn't
board.
been like an ongoing thing. I've only had it for like the past 2 years when I almost died back in like June of 2023.
Oh, she turned.
So, but yeah, it's gotten bad.
Oh,
just
She
like the
turned
pins
off.
and needles, and I get sharp pains. But I don't stop it. I try to walk all the time.
Yeah, they've been
But-
going hard on her and on Instagram, Starlight.
She turned all her comments off. That's fucking great because they were praising her ass. Oh, Ken's got a. Oh, that's old.
Yes, queen.
Yeah, not anymore because everybody sees through your bullshit.
I'm telling you, the comments on her live last night had me sent.
Huh, she did turn her comments off on every fucking one of them.
And she's a dirty deleter. You know, she deletes
Hey,
so much stuff.
Gypsy, go check out the GRB Snark. That's where all the goods are, okay? Everybody's
I'm
talking
gonna have to
shit
make a
about
Reddit
you
now just
at
so
least
I can watch this.
at least twice an hour. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I just checked GRB Snark. And here we have SMB in
Oh my
someone's
God.
comment. What's this? Gypsy's cult
There's
member
another
in
Looney
my
Tune. There's another
feed.
Looney Tune.
No matter how persistent you try to convince others that she's innocent, it will not work. Talking about SMB. She says, Mia paid for the baby shower cookies. Actually, it was Mia who organized the baby shower. Bitch, the cookies were free. She donated them.
For the record, yeah, Mia had to do everything because Gypsy was too fucking lazy to help her sister out with her own baby shower.
Right.
So
Mia even
back
said
the
it.
fuck
She's
off
like,
of that. Poor Mia.
You're weird, you creepy little sugar sundae baby doll.
The way you do, talking the way you do, doing your polls. That's not the man that I married.
Bitch!
The man that I married.
We need to have a poll on that. Oh, she just makes me so mad.
I know, she's infuriating.
Those polls you do on TikTok, that's not the real you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Why are you trying to tell him how to act?
Yeah, stop it. Stop
At
trying to
least
make
he's not out here fucking wearing wigs and shit, embarrassing themselves at Jizz
Yeah,
Fest.
I mean, Ryan could say, like, you're not the woman he married.
Exactly.
You're a two-faced bitch.
Projection.
Projection.
Went on Facebook once a month because I asked him to.
Wait, what? Hold on.
He
What?
only used to go on Facebook.
That's not the man that I
not be into
married.
social media, basically.
So
The man that I married went on Facebook once a month because I asked him to.
Yeah, well, things change, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Like I
you
said, you
popping
killed
out a
that
baby.
person. Now he's different.
And you asked him to go on. So you asked him to go on.
7
Yeah.
years
Oh,
ago,
shit.
we met for the
He was
first
doing
time.
it for him. I mean, he was doing it for her.
Yeah, because he was one of the people running her social media while
Facebook
she was
once a
in
month.
prison.
Sorry, it's the pause is weird.
And is she accusing him of being on TikTok too much? And like,
I don't know. I guess he's not allowed to go live and do polls.
He's on
Yeah, she
TikTok
doesn't.
more than he
Basically,
used to
she
be when he
doesn't.
was running her social media like once a month.
Yeah, basically,
So
she doesn't
he's
like
all
that
bent
he
out of
uses
shape about
social
it.
media to talk to people now. She does not like
Oh,
that.
is it that the truth hurts, Gypsy? You don't like being exposed for the horrible human being you are, that we've
Yep.
all known you to be?
That's the thing.
Not a
Ryan
secret.
didn't expose her ass until recently. This
Yeah.
whole time we've been like, come on, Ryan, drop the
Exactly.
D. It's been a
Yep.
year, man.
Yep.
It took him a year to just get to the point where he's like, bitch, I'm gonna clock your
I think it was
teeth.
the whole Gypsy calling him part of the public.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he's
definitely.
he's
Him,
going
that's what sent him
through.
over.
He's going through the process, and I'm not a big fan of Ryan's, but Ryan, but at the same time,
Ryan.
I can sympathize because
Oh
I've
yeah,
been
of
there.
course.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way, Wims, because I've been through that. I've been through what he's been through, so I know how he's feeling, and I'm like, I can have some sympathy for him, but like, he's just a fucking simp for her, and he needs to just wake up and like see. Like
He
she
needs to
doesn't
go
deserve that.
study up on narcissistic abuse or watch Lori the Dream Expert. I mean, he
Yeah.
needs to know what he's dealing with. I don't think he's ever dealt with a narcissist, an emotional manipulator, you know. And I heard Zora say this, and she's not the by any means like the best source, but she said that Gypsy had told her, and I believe it to be true because she did try to push this narrative at first, that Ryan was abusing her. Remember the whole fridge?
Yep.
And
Or
she had to
locked in the bathroom or the
and
closet.
she said that she had to lock herself in the bathroom and that we'd see it on the show. Not one
No,
time did
yeah.
they fucking show that shit because
Nope.
you're
Because it didn't
exaggerating.
fucking happen.
Probably
Lying little
ran to
bitch.
the fucking bathroom to play with your toothbrush. That's what you were
Listen,
doing in there.
as somebody who was abused by her ex-husband, I've been abused, I've been raped. I cannot stand for Gypsy's fucking lies.
Zora dated Amelia Bird, and
Yeah.
Amelia Bird and Gypsy were friends, allegedly.
Were friends, even though she
Mhm.
says they still are. Amelia Bird dropped her like a bad habit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Zora
Amelia's
crazy
even
though.
said that she regrets ever meeting her and talking to her.
Yep.
Here we go.
The man that I married went on Facebook once a month because I asked him to.
God.
You didn't do social media. You didn't care.
And
it was never about the public back then. And it's so hard
Yeah,
to
work
see
those
what you
tears up, bitch. This
yeah,
just
exactly.
Like, I love how,
Her
again, look,
face.
she's looking up. What the fuck is she looking up at? Trying to make herself cry.
That's
exactly.
Dumb
exactly,
bitch.
yes.
It's giving interrogation. My mom, what?
Oh,
She
yeah.
had a heart
About?
Tell me she didn't kill herself.
Yeah. Fucking fake ass bitch. Sorry, she makes me really mad today. Sorry.
No, when I saw this video, I was so fuming.
Ugh. Let's rewind that.
And it's so hard to see what you have become.
I bet he thinks the same about you. Look what you become. A laughing stock. A mommy murder. I mean, the
I mean,
Foyas.
she's still the same old Gypsy. She has no remorse. She has no
True, very
rehabilitation.
true.
She's just the narcissistic bitch she has always been.
Yeah.
And they always, her stance always say, well, what is she supposed to do to make you happy? It's like, have some remorse, have some humility, have some ownership of what you did. You don't identify as a murderer. Well, that's what you went to prison for.
I literally hate when they use the term the perfect victim. There is no such thing as the perfect victim. No victim is perfect. But
it's very much
she's not
giving
a fucking victim.
I want a lawyer. Please, sir. Sir.
Ryan, I don't know who you've become.
I love that part so much.
You. Bitch.
It's so good.
So yeah, I get mad, I get frustrated, I get angry because I know that that's not you.
But maybe he finally has a right to get mad and get angry at the things that you do, Gypsy.
I just want you to be you, Ryan. But I don't
Take
want you to be you
accountability
and
for
go
your
on
own
live
fucking
and do
actions.
polls.
I want you to be you that I approve of.
Bitch. I just want things to go back like they were and for you not to be on TikTok. That's what that means. I want to do what I want, but you can't do what you want to
Exactly.
do.
Yeah.
Where's the person that came to visit me?
Squeeze that
You
tear
killed
out,
it.
girl. You're trying hard.
You stabbed him in the fucking back,
Yeah,
you
he's
bitch.
dead, Gypsy.
Like, you can't. There's an action for every action. There's a reaction. He is finally reacting to your petty, fucking childish actions.
Where's the guy that used to visit me in prison? He's gone. You divorced him, you fucking dumbass. You don't get that right anymore. He's not your husband. He doesn't have to be there for you. You have kin for that. Oh, wait. He's working all the time, so he doesn't have to be around your ass. But for real, you don't have the right.
Commingle. Not when you do what you did to him. No, I wouldn't want to fucking coexist and commingle with you, bitch.
Who's the guy that used to visit me in prison?
Dad came to visit me when we had an argument, and I told you, don't come, and then you showed up anyway.
Well, that should tell you who the better man is, because guess who didn't show up? That would be Ken when he left you sitting in prison alone. Oh, that must hurt. Damn.
It's true, though.
For real. And now you're crying over the man who actually has a heart and loved you and wanted to be around you all the time, wanted to touch you and be your husband. You chose this, bitch. Cry all day. Cry every day. Because this is your life that you chose. You stabbed your mom. You married a fat man that looked like her. And then you cheated on him. I'm just saying.
I love this Starlight.
No, go off. Go off, Starlight.
Spicy Starlight all day. Let's go.
Oh my God, she needs a life coach. Molly Go Lightly, where are you? I can suggest a good one for you, Jip. My Lord.
I'll do it.
I would love to see him. If anyone knows who Molly Go Lightly is.
No, not Molly Go Lightly.
I would love to see her fucking. You know, Molly, her friend is the one that swatted me, or you know that, right? Me and Molly, we go way back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we go way back.
Wait,
so I would love to see.
Are you talking about the blonde with the glasses?
With the huge titties? Yes.
No, I'm talking about the one that you said that her friend swatted you.
Oh no, it was a guy. He's
Justin.
a gay guy.
Yeah, Justin, right?
No, we call him Diet Oni. The guy's name was Oni. And this Justin looks just fucking like a
because her best friend
version.
is Justin, yeah.
Yeah, before Justin there was Oni.
Oh, really? I didn't know him.
Maybe Gypsy can reach out to Candace Owens.
That's because he got fucking ran off the internet.
Get a helmet.
Damn.
Yeah, we go way back. Mary, I was thinking about you today and your daughters. I hope they're doing good. I was thinking about them today because I was like, my kids are going to be out of high school in a few years. I remember when hers were out of high school. It's not easy. What?
Is Oni the one that was on her show that lived with her best friend on the show?
No, that's Princess.
Oh, okay.
It's James.
Yeah, they're not friends anymore either.
Yeah, they are. He actually lives in one of their Airbnbs.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. He moved up there like a couple of years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, Molly used to come on my panel and shit. Mary, more than enough in the chat. Like, met her in person. They used to hang out.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a whole lore with fucking Molly.
Yeah, she had beef with Katie Joy. That's why I know who she is.
She will rip her up.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
Yeah. Then Oni swatted his own self, and that's how he was caught.
What?
That's
stupid.
Well, the brightest crayon.
Oh my.
Yeah. Memories. All right, here we go.
Good times.
The person that was there for me whenever my parents were on the edge of a divorce.
What? Tell us more, Gypsy. What happened? Rod, were you out there fishing with the ding-a-ling? He was casting that dick out to anyone that would take it. That's my guess. Maybe. Would love to know more about that. Christy, are you cool? That Gypsy's over here putting your business out.
I know. She's crazy. Christy. Why did we need to know that? We didn't.
I know. I go public with any of this. It's weird.
I really hope that Christy's like, why did you do that? And is not too scared to say it.
Right. Well, she needs that. She needs people holding her accountable for her.
What do you guys think about Christy not answering the phone for her for 3 weeks while she was in prison?
I know. I'm about to play that part.
Juicy.
He's mentioned that before, hasn't he, on one of his lives?
Did he?
I've heard heard that rumor somewhere. I can't remember if it was in like emails from Gypsy,
right?
Or
I
what?
heard that too. That yeah. Anyway,
Mariska, truthfully, Trisha basically formed what they used to consider the drama community. It started with truthfully Trisha.
Yeah.
Crazy bitch too. She tried to talk about Gypsy. It didn't go over well.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
She barely goes live anymore. I never found her too interesting, but a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
don't
people
really
did.
know.
She was
Yeah.
on Dr. Phil.
Oh,
She
interesting.
fell
You know,
out on the fucking floor on Dr.
Let the
Phil.
Dr. Phil show wrote to Katie Joy and tried to get her on, and she was pissed. She thought she took it as an insult. She took it as an insult. She was
It was
not happy
probably
with that.
like internet blogger stalks and harasses.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what
Simple.
it was about. I'm sure the live stream is still up, but we wouldn't have known if she didn't tell us. Like, why are you telling us? We wouldn't have known. Now we're gonna make fun of you forever because of that.
Truthfully, Trisha was on there for live streaming too much. This was in like 2016, 2017, probably. And a friend of mine, Wendy, she has a channel. She doesn't really go live anymore though. Was on Dr. Phil to confront Trisha. It was great.
I'm gonna hop down, guys. I'll be watching. I just need some lunch, so I'll talk to you later.
All right, then. Thanks for coming up. All right, here we go. This
Where's the person that was there for me whenever my parents were on the edge of a divorce?
Whoa.
And Christy didn't pick up the phone for 3 weeks.
Oh shit. Oh, not so close, are y'all? Like you thought. Why were they on the edge of a divorce?
I know, and why is that our business, Gypsy?
But why would them being on the edge of a divorce make Christy not
Maybe
talk to
because
her for 3
she's
weeks?
maybe because he's never home and she allegedly drinks too much. I don't know. Just throwing things out there.
Who knows? But it's
Code
again,
box.
it's her business.
Yeah.
But you're
I
making
wonder
it
how
My
they're
business
doing
now. Now I want to know.
Yeah, right. Now I want to know too.
3 whole weeks, no answer.
That's a long time, especially when you're in prison.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Very.
Left that person. All right, here we go.
Of a divorce. And Christy didn't pick up the phone for 3 weeks.
Boo-hoo.
And you were all I had. You think I forgot about that? I haven't.
Yep.
Well, guess what? That's the past, bitch. Leave it in the past, like you said, right? Move on. Move on. Why are people still talking about the case? Well, why are you still reminiscing about your prison love affair? God, thought you missed Ken. I never stopped missing Ken, but he didn't answer the phone, did he? He wasn't there for you, but Ryan was. Kind of like how Ryan brought up on his live stream. Ken couldn't even make it to the book signing to protect you, which means Ryan, would have. He would have been Bree. Bree, you wouldn't even be in the picture if Ryan was here.
True.
It is true. I don't think that would.
Well, I mean, my question, like, why is Bree all of a sudden the thing? For a year, they didn't.
She has.
Get together.
She's like the sacrificial lamb. Like who will volunteer to be
Tribute.
Gypsy's pretend friend? Yeah. Volunteers tribute to be Gypsy's friend. I guess I'll do it.
No, she did it happily. It wasn't
yeah,
I guess
I
I'll
know.
do
I
it.
know.
I do it.
Bree would happily
more than
take
happy.
that sword
Me,
for her.
pick me.
Just like
Exactly. Pick me.
Just like Rogie says, I would die on the sword for Gypsy. Like
That is sad. That's sad.
It's pathetic.
Could you
I don't
imagine
think I'd say that about anyone but my children and like my family.
If your husband
not a
said
murderer.
that
My best friend of like 15 years, I would take a bullet for her because she's been my ride or die. But nobody
It's
else.
different.
I'm sorry, y'all.
But I
Not
mean,
even
could you?
your
Rogie's married. Could you imagine your husband saying that about Gypsy?
Is he married?
Another
Who
woman of
knows?
all people.
Boy,
Like,
sit down. It's time to get off the internet. All right.
Are you here, Code Box? Haven't heard you say anything. Just letting him know he's on the panel. All right, here we go, baby tears. Little baby tears. Little gypsy cry. Yeah, squeeze it out, bitch.
I hate that we keep doing this back and forth, trying to hurt each other.
Then stop.
Stop doing it.
Right. It's
Yeah.
very easy, dum.
Here's a suggestion, Gypsy. Take down your TikTok. Take down your take down all your social media and go away. Nobody will talk about you anymore.
Pull a Casey Anthony and go the fuck away.
That's exactly what she should do. Just for a couple years. Go, go get your
just forever.
Deactivate,
Forever.
live life.
Have private accounts to share with your family and friend.
Right. I mean, you're going to go to beauty school, right?
Yeah, she's never going to do that. That was just for
We're never
talk.
going to hear about that again.
Of course. So wait, that's just we stop hearing about the advocacy work because she said she had to take a class first. Didn't you fucking live it? I don't get it.
I don't think Nadatha ever took a class.
Exactly. Oh, like you know that I heard that they got Nadatha to agree to stop talking about her. I really hope that's not true.
What?
Yeah, I really hope it's not true, but that's what I heard.
I haven't seen Nadatha.
I don't either.
know
Let me go.
why they're doing this. Like, stop.
Because they want people to stop talking about her. I'll talk about her more.
Why does it care so much? It's weird.
Manipulators, just like Gypsy.
Nadatha posted something 5 days ago about her, but
see, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
No, I don't like that.
Well,
Box, you know you're up here, right? He's talking in the
change her
back chat.
platform back to like her advocacy work and working with,
Right.
Oh, he says that he's talking, but we can't hear him.
Oh, no, I can't hear you at all.
Maybe you should leave and come back. Maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah, pop back up.
Yeah, I have to do that sometimes.
Well, you know what Nadatha could do? It's just a suggestion. If she wants to keep it separate, her advocacy, she could make 2 pages.
She has 2 pages. So she should just
Oh.
separate them. Yeah, exactly.
Just do one for advocacy and one for like gossip, kind of like Anxious Aunt. Not that they're advocates, but they have.
I didn't know they had 2 pages.
Yeah,
But
because they made the Anxious Aunt Crimes, which is basically.
Oh, I didn't see that one. That's cool.
Yeah.
But for anyone that doesn't know, she has authentically Nadatha, which is the one I think most people know, and then she has Nadatha Says It or something like that.
Yeah, I have both her pages.
Yeah, I have both of them. So
okay, so Nadatha Said It is her backup.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, I was looking at the backup. Hold on.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
day
that's the
ago.
backup,
Okay,
yeah.
one day ago she posted about Gypsy.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Don't let
Then
Nadatha, if you hear this, you're out there, or someone can tell her, do not let these motherfuckers tell you what you can and can't do, or that it affects. You know,
That's
like how
exactly
they're
what I
saying.
said to
Don't
Skip.
let them-
I said,
don't
don't
listen to
let
them.
these bitches control what you say or what you do on your TikTok. It is your page. You're a grown-ass adult, and you're allowed to have and feel the way you want to fucking feel.
Exactly.
I was like, don't let them step
And
on your fucking neck.
you could say what you want to on your page.
Say we were covering Teen Mom. Is that going to affect advocacy work because you're covering Teen Mom shit? No, I don't believe that.
Yep, exactly.
Gypsy is below a Teen Mom. You're below Amber Portwood. That's sad.
That is sad.
That's sad. Are you gonna get out a what'd she have? What'd she pull out on that dude? A
machete.
Machete, yeah.
Machete. You know who the one that leaked that tape to TMZ was, right?
Katie Joy?
Yes, it was. Why is she involved in everything?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
It
what got
was.
me starting like watching LB was when all of that shit was
Yeah,
happening.
her and LB used to be friends and they were enemies and they were
Yes.
friends again, they were enemies. Yeah, they've gone back and forth a lot.
Amber was live last night.
I
Amber
saw
Portwood.
saw
Did
LB
you watch
post it.
that?
I
Okay.
only watched the clip that LB put up. There were like 2 clips that she put up.
Like I feel bad for her, but at the same time, like let Leah make her choice and stop talking about it.
Exactly. Stop telling the internet the choices that she's making just because you don't like the choices.
Mhm.
She
I'm
even
proud of
admitted
Leah.
yeah, me too. She even admitted that she was the same way with her mom when she was that age, and then she came around. So Leah's a teenager. Maybe give her time. And you didn't treat her right her entire life. So back off.
Janelle spends more time with her kids than Gypsy
That's
does.
true. Janelle spends more times with her kids. That's crazy.
But you also got to remember, Janelle got her shit together and she finally cleaned up.
No, Janelle ain't got her shit together ever.
She's better than she was,
Chris
but
Ted
yeah.
does on her Silly Goose account does a lot of Janelle. It's funny.
Oh, I have
Does
to look. I
she?
didn't know she did Janelle. I love
She
that. That's
does.
great.
I honestly thought Janelle's mom was more unhinged than Janelle was.
I love
Barbara is
Janelle's
crazy.
mom.
Yeah.
I'd much rather
Barb.
with Barb.
Hi. You both
Oh,
hi.
hi. Smoking weed with Kifa.
I
Yeah,
like her
Keisha.
accent. I love Barb's accent and the way she yelled at Janelle. I loved it. But
It's
she is
so
just
good.
so unhinged.
Back
And-
before like
and-
YouTube and stuff, on Twitter is where people would post and talk about the show.
Oh,
And there
yeah,
were
I still
so many. There was a Barb account, but it was a fake account of her.
Yeah, that account still exists. I follow it. It's so funny.
It's so funny. It acts like
Yeah.
it talks like her.
Yeah, it's great.
It's fucking hilarious.
Janelle's an interesting character though. Like the whole, you don't understand. I have to go to the concert. That's why I had these feathers in my hair.
The fucking Kesha concert.
Yeah, that's why she literally was wanting
And
to go to jail instead of missing a concert.
We
No,
did
not
this
even
one
jail,
day,
prison.
Nicole, where we went off into a whole fucking Teen Mom thing, and I played Farrah's mom. What is her name?
Oh yeah, I know.
Big Deb with
Oh,
the
yeah,
rap
God.
video.
Oh, I've seen that. It's so
It's
bad.
so bad.
It's so funny though.
And
She has backup
that's
dancers.
Farrah looks like
Oh
Catwoman.
God,
Oh
she
my
did way
God,
too
don't
much
get me
work. It's
started
so
on Farrah
bad.
Way too
Abrams.
much.
Ugh.
Her ass is huge.
It's sad. It's
Her
really
ass should be
sad.
that big.
Yeah,
So gross.
She doesn't look like a normal human anymore.
And then look
Well,
at
no, all that
Sophia. No
plastic surgery
offense, I
she
get
had.
that kids are into like goth or whatever. She's very gothic, Sophia.
She probably just wants to be as far removed from her mom as possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't you?
I don't know. Her
Yeah.
mom lets her do whatever the fuck she wants. She has like 6 piercings in her face, and she's
Yeah, but I
16.
mean, her mom is no shade, but her mom comes off as such a hoe. She really doesn't want to come off like her mom, you know?
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Farrah Abrams became like best friends with Angelina from Jersey Shore.
Oh God, are they
That's
still
weird.
friends?
That is
weird. I didn't know that.
Angelina is a horrible person.
Farrah's a
But
horrible person.
They like trauma bonded because Angelina's ex fiance like hit up Farrah and went to like one of her shows or whatever.
Chris
and, like, tried
did?
to, like ask her out on a
Or
date.
wait, her ex-husband or ex-fiance? Because she's been
Ex-fiance,
engaged like 3
Vinny
times.
2.0.
I
Wait,
can
who?
hear Gypsy. I can't go to my parole meeting. I got these feathers in my hair
Right,
for
yeah.
Test.
And her parole officer will be okay with it though.
Yeah, right. Her
of
PO would be like, "Oh,
course.
no problem. We'll just reschedule."
Yeah, we'll just move prison around for you.
I slipped and accidentally murdered somebody.
Tonight, wetting the felons to their back.
That was,
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Hey, Codebox.
Okay. Hey guys. Hey,
Hey.
sorry it's been a while. I just I can't stay long. I just figured I'd just drop by for a little bit. This video really pissed me off. today.
well, you're in the right place.
Yeah, seriously,
Yes.
it pissed me off so bad I almost threw my phone across the room.
Because I had a friend that went through a similar experience, and when I saw this, I'm like, she's not doing, like, I expected it because it's Gypsy, but I was like, she's not doing this. And then I saw it, and it pissed me off.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I see right through her shit.
It's disgusting.
But I hate that we keep doing this back and forth, trying to hurt each other. But we're
No,
not.
you don't.
Say
You
that
love
to your
it.
mom. I bet that was like how it was with your mom, huh? Where you
I
were
do
trying
want to make
hurt
a
him.
comment on this, though. It's very telling how now she's focused on Ryan and like Ken is just not there, and she literally admitted that Ryan was there for her when Ken wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
And even though like I still am not the biggest fan of Ryan given everything that's happened, I will give him credit and say that I'm finally glad that he basically told her no and is clapping back for real this time. I'm actually happy about that, at least.
Well, hopefully he sticks to it.
Hopefully he does.
He doesn't have
Yes,
a good
hopefully.
Yeah, I
I
hope he
feel
doesn't
like
accept this
she
apology.
probably made him feel bad because he cares too much about her.
Yeah, his stick
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
his heart
it
is way too big for her. Like
Yeah,
he did not deserve
exactly.
that at all.
We're not trying to hurt each other. We're trying to hurt each other's reputations.
No, that's a
Yeah,
lie.
your
You were trying to
reputation,
ruin
Well,
her
she's
rep.
the one trying to
All you
ruin
care about, it's the
reputation.
only
You were
reason
just
she
being
did
What
honest.
this.
did he put out to ruin her reputation? Nothing. Nothing's gonna ruin her reputation. What she did actually
reputation,
does.
Gypsy, when you killed your mom.
Lying ass hoe.
What reputation? You already have the
That's
reputation of
exactly
killing
what
your
I
mom.
said.
Like,
I said I was like I was like, Gypsy, you don't need help having your reputation
You
ruined. You did
ruined
that
your
10 years ago when you
Yeah,
offed your
when you
mom up.
fucking murdered your mom and went to prison, your
Exactly.
reputation is shit.
Exactly.
You're not winning.
Nobody has to do
reputation,
it for you,
girl.
Gypsy. You do it all on your own. No one has to ruin it.
Exactly.
And know what?
Yep.
You're not
And
winning
she's-
anybody over. You're making it worse. People who might have been on your side
Yes.
aren't anymore because
Oh,
they're
I'm so happy to see so many people agreeing that she's evil.
It's despicable.
Did you guys see the comments too? They fucking roasted her
Look, she
ass in the
turned them.
comments, and I
Yeah,
was
look,
loving
she
it.
turned them off. Finally, she turned them off. But
It was
those
so
comments.
good. It was so good. The
I
comments, I
can't
was like,
believe that she
oh, I'm
didn't.
living it.
I can't believe she
Okay,
didn't
where
have
was
the
your
filter
so-called?
on.
I know.
I'm sorry, Haiti.
That's okay.
I was just gonna say, where was her so-called best friends going? Girl, like, why did you post this video? Like, not the best idea.
No, they probably
Again.
told her it's a great idea.
Yeah,
They probably
Breach
like
is
told
horrible
her
at this.
about it. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Gypsy, this is
Bree.
fantastic.
Take your
You did such a
power back,
good job, girl.
If you have to
Exactly.
rely on Bree for advice, there's something mentally wrong with you.
Well, she's having to fucking text Ryan at 2 a.m. to get advice.
Yep.
Oh, I can't, bitch.
I can't with this video.
I'm really
Makes me mad.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that she didn't go to the Met Gala. Isn't she that famous?
Oh God, don't even put that in the universe.
She can't afford that $25,000.
Don't give her ideas.
Well, she would never get invited. Anna Wintour would not invite her.
You can't go up all those stairs.
True.
She could never afford those plays. What are they like? $75,000 just for one play?
Yeah, $75,000 person. Yep.
But you know who did show up after 20 some odd years not going? Diana Ross, and she looked fantabulous.
You know who couldn't? You know who couldn't get an invitation for years? Kim Kardashian was never invited until she married Kanye West. So Gypsy wouldn't. There's no shot in hell.
Yeah, I'm so mad at Kim Kardashian for wearing that Marilyn Monroe dress that one year,
ain't
ruining it.
I do want to say this too.
We're not trying to.
literally. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
She
The
liter-
rewind is weird on this. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. She literally reveals everything that not only we've been saying, but other people. Like, she revealed that everything with her and Ken wasn't so hot. She revealed the whole Christy and Rod not being divorced after they spent months trying to say that they weren't.
She's an idiot.
I mean, we know she lies. I'm just glad that she's admitting it here.
Well, she's such a bad liar that she always admits her lies and doesn't realize.
Yeah. And then what? She'll turn around again and say,
Exactly.
make
She's
up some
gonna
stupid
change the story again, of course.
I just think it's funny.
It's hilarious.
I'm here for it.
No
hurt
tears,
each other.
by
We're
the
trying to
way.
hurt each other's reputations. I hate the fact that we are trying to be at war with each other.
Bless you.
But I know I just want the best for you. I want you.
Please.
I just want the best for you.
That's
And
something that abusers say, by the way. Like a gaslighter says that to their victim in place. Like, don't even get me started on that.
The narcissism is out of control in this video. Emotional manipulation.
Crazy.
If she really wants the best for Ryan, leave him the fuck alone and let him move on with his life. Point blank, period.
Yeah. You absolutely want to drag his reputation through the mud. You're just doing it to protect your reputation while trying to gaslight him.
Except she's so transparent that it's not even helping her reputation.
There's more about Ryan than Ken in this fucking season. Just saying. Who's on your mind? Seems to be Ryan, not Ken.
you to be happy. I want you to move on. I want you to move on with someone that's going to make you happy.
No,
that's
you
gonna
don't.
love you like you should be loved.
Liar. I don't
Liar,
believe that
liar,
for a
pants
fucking
on
second.
fire.
The moment
I see
Also,
pants
Ryan
on
is
fire.
happy and finds someone, she's gonna amp it up even more.
Yep.
She does not want him to
I'm
be
gonna
happy.
laugh my ass off when she does it too, and I'll be like, "Kudos to Ryan. He moved on. He forgot about her, and she's over here in the corner, essentially pulling the same shit that he did." Oh, I would love that. He did the reverse Uno card on her.
I wish he was more of a dick to her because that's what she deserves.
Yeah, I wish he was too, unfortunately, but
You know, he's too nice.
yeah. Because I would have been a lot meaner.
Right?
Don't
For
get me
real. She
I would
deserves
have
it.
dropped all her shit by
Yeah,
now.
she deserves it.
I'm putting
Especially
it
what she
all
messaged
out.
him about Ken.
I'm putting
Yeah, I'm
all
not
her
usually
shit
for
out.
that
Even
kind of
she,
stuff, but
especially
she's such an
if
awful
cheated
person that I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since like the cheating would have like first of all that would have been strike one, and then yeah.
Dude, I'm putting all her shit out.
12
Let me
minutes.
be Ryan, please.
Yeah. The for me the cheating would have been the one and only strike. Like, nah, bye bye.
Yeah.
Pack your shit and get the fuck out.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking about how she bought Ken a cock ring. Like,
Wait, she did that?
yes, on
Yeah.
the fucking
A couple
episode.
episodes ago, yeah.
I didn't see that one. I have to go back and watch it.
Her and Bruh.
That's the one with
They
her
went to a
with
sex
that was
shop,
great.
yeah.
And they
Yeah, they
drove past
did.
Ivory Rose's job.
That's
Oh my.
disgusting.
And she got him
Oh,
a
that
cock
is so
ring
gross. That
Foul.
is so
And she's like,
gross.
I'm
for his
just
little
thinking
tiny pee-pee.
relationship.
She's hoping it'll make it grow.
You little pee-pee. You got a
Little
tiny little pee-pee, do you?
That's
Yeah,
that's a
I don't
cock ring
think
Ken's
Ken's
gonna give
packing
to a
much.
guy that he likes. He'll probably just give it to a guy he likes so he can get it himself. That's the only reason he would get it.
Dude, I laughed so hard when I watched this video. I watched it like 3 times. I was in tears. I was in
I was just
stitches.
mad.
I was laughing. So when she started
I was
crying,
pissed.
Yeah,
I
me
fell on
too.
the floor. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
It pisses me off. I just hope
Yeah, I was
Ryan
It
doesn't
mad.
pissed me
fall
The
for
off.
it.
amount of gaslight, like if you wanted an example of a gaslight situation, like this should be
Oh yeah,
playing.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Agreed.
Yeah, gaslighting 101.
Here's a classic example of emotional manipulation by
Yeah,
a narcissistic
Exactly.
sociopath
Emotional abuse.
murderer.
it should be in like seminars and shit. Like,
Yeah, what to look out
Yeah.
for. A
Yeah.
parodies like this.
I should make
And
a video.
emotional, and it actually is. It is because like real life abusers will actually use these tactics to keep their victims in place to make them feel horrible about themselves and what they've done, even though they didn't do nothing wrong. It's just it's the textbook of gaslighting.
Dude, she basically, because Ryan's got a heart and he's a sucker for her, period. So she's pulling on every fucking string of his heart with this fucking video. Like, fuck off.
So manipulative.
Ryan, we need a sign that you're okay, buddy.
I know. I feel so bad for him.
Go live. Take a poll.
If you have a TikTok account, please send Ryan Lori the Dream Experts videos.
Is she
By
on
the way,
TikTok?
let's have a palate cleanser real quick. I'm going to play one more of hers. That's about this video. That's why I want to play it.
Oh, good.
Oh, she's so good.
I know. Lori the Dream Expert. She's an expert, not like a fancy expert.
Fancy's an
That's
expert
real
on
expert.
potatoes. Where's Apple at when I need her?
Potato.
Potato. It was so funny. Skip was like, "What's this potato thing? I want
I
in on
know,
it."
yeah. She had no
Oh my
idea.
god.
That was
We
funny.
were all
Look.
dying. And then Apple's like, you could be an honorary potato.
Look, we're turning into potatoes. I love Apple, so.
I know. I love Apple.
I'm obsessed with her accent. I love her
I love her
accent.
laugh.
Her laugh
Oh
is
yes,
beyond.
her laugh is so infectious.
I'm
All right, here we
surprised that
go.
side doesn't attack her because she laughs at everything. I get
I love Apple's laugh.
Yeah, it's great.
Where is Apple?
laughing.
I don't know.
Haiti had her up late.
Yeah, she was up.
probably. She was up at like.
She was up pretty late with me.
I saw y'all live, but it was like literally when I was going to sleep.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
I saw her
She
alert.
said
I was like,
that
really?
She was going apartment hunting today, so that's probably where she is.
Oh. I have to go to sleep these days listening to the Lori Daybell trial,
Oh,
not the one
God.
that just happened. I never watched the initial
The
trial
Reed?
with Tylee and JJ. I can't do Karen Reed. I don't know what it is about that case.
I hate her so
I haven't
much.
gotten into it, but I want to because my friend is into
I
it.
was gonna get into it, but then
right
I
by
saw
my
Bree
house.
was covering it, and I lost all interest.
Is it, Nicole?
Literally,
It's a circus outside that courtroom, I bet. It's
Yeah,
totally
it was
out
awful.
there.
I had to go get my hair done, and the trial wasn't even they weren't there that day, but it doesn't matter. They saw all the petitions, the news vans are there permanently. It's a shit
Mhm.
show, even when nothing's happening.
They have like two different like mobs. One's in all pink for her,
Right,
and then one's in all blue for him.
I don't
And they
think
just like
people
pick
think
it
she's
and
innocent.
scream.
I have no idea. Like, I don't know shit about the case other than she's allegedly killed her boyfriend by running him over. That's all I know. I just can't. It's too much.
We've been watching it in Discord, which they're on like day 10.
Well, now Bree is trying to talk
No,
about.
This is her second trial.
Yes, it is. And
Mhm.
Bree is
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
a
talk about
retrial.
the retrial to get everybody off of Gypsy, and it's just failing. They can't.
Hey,
They
I
do
encourage
real.
her. Please keep talking about Karen Reed over there because
Yeah.
nobody gives a fuck.
Oh, let's watch Lori. Let's
Do we
watch.
have a Latitty update at all, y'all?
No, I was thinking about her yesterday.
She's in jail. She's in jail.
Of
She has another
course.
hearing.
I knew you would know, Casey. You've been up on that shit.
Dude, I'm obsessed.
It's all
I just
Starlight's
want to know
fault.
when she's gonna get out.
It's literally all Starlight's
Oh,
fault.
it's so your fault.
She's captivating. What can I say? All right, here we go.
I just watched Gypsy's apology video. If you were to teach a
Her
class
face says it all.
on what a narcissist faux apology is, it would be that video. It's comedy gold. It's so bad.
Yeah.
She starts off, this is for Ryan. That's narcissistic doublespeak, where they say one thing but mean the exact opposite. She meant this is for everybody, because why not do this for Ryan privately? Why did everybody need to see what you're trying to convey wholeheartedly, which you can't do because you don't have a heart? She says, I trusted you with our private texts. So she's immediately blaming him and accusing him of being the wrong one. It was never about hurting you. Yes, it was narcissistic doublespeak. It was 100% about hurting him. I'm so mad. My Tennessee's about to come out. It was so hard to see what you have become. Again, she's blaming him. He's the one that's wrong. She had to do it because he's no longer the good, sweet boy that she used to have a place to stay and look good on paper when she got out of prison. Basically, she's telling him he's the problem. And because he's such a problem, she had to do what she did, but she's sorry she did it, but she did it because it was your fault. And she had to do it publicly, even though she told everyone not to watch.
Exactly, though. She's so right.
Is that what I said earlier?
Don't watch this.
If it was a real apology, it would have been handled in private.
Thank you.
Exactly.
But she was farming for pity points. And like I said in the video I just posted, the narcissist's apology is never born out of sincerity. It is always born out of strategy. Y'all, I gotta go have some vodka.
I know, I love the ending. It's so great.
I know. It's enraging. And again, she's so right about her stands. They're the same way.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Totally.
the same way. It's like, again, I got a sort of apology, but it was like, well, she just does, it's because she does this, and that, and I'm a better person. I'm like, what the fuck kind of apology is that?
Hey, so somebody
Apologies.
in the chat asked if Gypsy was already approved for parole before marrying Ryan.
I don't know.
Apparently, that's what Bree said.
I don't know.
What
I
happened?
heard that she was going to get out after 8.5 years, regardless. Like that
Wait,
was.
what happened? I missed what you said.
Somebody asked because somebody said Bree said that Gypsy had already gotten approved for parole before
Oh, I
marrying
heard her
Ryan.
say that too. I don't know if that's true. I heard her say that though.
I think it is because I think Becca might know. I think she was like, it was always, she was just going to get 8.5 years. That was just bad.
Well, because you serve 85% of your sentence, so that would make sense. Because 8.5 out of 10, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like standard to serve 85%. So
No, but the only reason why Gypsy married Ryan is so she didn't have to move in with her parents.
that's what I thought too.
I think there was a lot of factors
that's my
there.
stance on it. I fully believe that she used Ryan.
I mean, they
just
could
so she
both
didn't have
be
to move in with
true.
her family.
Yeah, they could both be true. Because
I think that maybe like so she had some place to go, but that she had some fallback financially to be
exactly, yeah.
taken care of.
Yeah.
And he was a good example. I mean, you have a stable job, you're pretty, a good guy. Like,
yeah, he had no criminal record.
He's a perfect victim.
Yeah.
Right. Perfect pansy.
Yeah, poor Ryan.
Like there's times where I feel bad for Ryan, and then at the same time I'm like, bro, you brought this on yourself. You fell for a fucking murderer.
Nah, but I wonder about his mental.
Like he still sims for her. Like that's where I'm like, that's where I don't get it.
Yeah, that's why I worry about his
Sim for
mental.
her.
Like I feel like there's some mental like a chemical imbalance in his brain. Like you can't let go.
I mean, there's got to be if you're gonna fall in love with a convicted murderer.
Yeah,
there's
you
gotta
see
be
her
some
looking
kind
like
of imbalance.
like a 8-year-old boy being walked into the in front of a judge, and you're like, oh yeah.
Like Ken's ex-girlfriend, she was obviously really pretty, and you dumped her for Gypsy?
I know.
Really?
No, still just for the record, he didn't dump her. She dumped him.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Oh, not according to Ken. It was a mutual breaking.
No, she dumped him. Otherwise, he would still be with her.
I'd like to talk to her. I
And
have
Gypsy
questions.
knows it.
I'd like to talk to her. I have questions about her brush.
Oh, yeah.
I
She
want to
threw
know
it
what
out.
she feels
She hated
like.
it that
Well,
much.
according to a video I saw, that brush that she pulled out of that thing and slammed it back in, that was the brush.
What brush?
She's been using that girlfriend's brush.
No, she said she threw it out.
That was a new
You said
brush.
she
Took
threw
it back out
out.
that bag. That was not the trash.
That brush that she used in that video was definitely a new brush because that brush was pink and the other one was black and silver.
Yeah, no, it was a new brush. Oh, I hated that video. She really thought she was doing something.
Oh, it was
I know,
so
right?
cringe. Oh my
She's so,
god, it was so
I hate
bad.
that she thinks she's so hot. Like you really need to reevaluate
Yeah,
herself.
a lot of people think they're so hot and they're not.
No, but
Get
she
out of here,
really
Scram.
believes it.
I'm my own worst critic. I will be like, no, I look like shit, and my husband's
Yeah.
like, no, you look beautiful. I'm like, shut up, don't lie to me.
Okay, here we go.
And I know that it's hard because I get it. I did you wrong, and I'm sorry for that. But every time we would text each other, every time we would talk on the phone, you wouldn't really bring that up.
And
we were civil, if not even friendly.
Why? What the fuck is your
So
point?
yeah, I am sorry that in all of this confusion and anger and disappointment, that seeing that text message that you released for what? For what?
We can ask you the same thing.
Exactly.
Why did you do it?
For
You
what? What did you
started
do
it.
it for?
For what?
She's no self-awareness.
Yeah,
None.
exactly. No, zero. Gypsy, answer the question. For what? What did you do it for?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you
She did
texting Ryan? You're in a
You know why
relationship.
she did it? She did it to hurt him. That's probably the same exact reason he did it, Gypsy. So
Yeah.
answer the question yourself.
Mm-hmm.
because you wanted to show that you are the truth teller on TikTok.
Well, we know you're not, bitch. Everyone's a truth teller compared to you.
What did he tell the truth about? He put out text messages. What did you do? You put out his personal information. What did he tell the truth about?
You're the truth teller?
She's such a fucking joke.
Dude.
Oh God,
I
she
hope she
makes
knows
me
we're all
so
laughing at
mad.
her. And Gypsy, if you don't know, you're gonna hear it now. We're all laughing at you.
Mhm. We're gonna out your ass since Ryan won't do it.
That's right.
Because you wanted to show that you are the truth teller on TikTok. Well, that hurt my trust.
Nobody gives a fuck. You have done nothing but hurt his trust. The minute you walked out the door and never came back, bitch.
No, she has the nerve,
You
the
hurt my
audacity to be like,
Did you
"This
hear
The
that
was
she?
my
nerve
trust."
of
Did you
you.
hear that?
Fuck your trust. If I was Ryan, I'd take a big shit on your trust.
Okay, I could totally laugh at this. I could totally laugh at this part of the video because that.
Did you guys hear about her sleeping with Ryan the day she left?
That's what he said in his
According to
video.
Ryan,
Yeah,
I
according to
believe
he didn't buy
Ryan.
her though,
I
right?
believe Ryan.
Yeah.
He got up and banged her and came home to a puppy in a playpen.
Oh, they
Yeah.
banged before work.
All her
They banged
shit was
before work.
gone.
He got up, he got his in and went to work.
Yeah.
Just like she tried saying that she slept in a separate room for like a month before
For
she
one
left.
night, yeah.
He's like, yo, she slept in there for like a night, maybe two.
You know, and Bree was on a live somewhere, and people were, I think this may have been yesterday, and people were like, well, what about, how Gypsy is doing Ryan? This is before the cry video, I think. And she said, you don't know what Ryan's been doing to her. I can't even talk about it. It's so
Oh
bad.
yeah, I
It's
saw
so
that.
bad what
Yeah.
he's doing to
So
her.
ridiculous.
What
Then
she's
tell
been
us,
through with
Bree. Tell us
him.
then, 'cause it's nothing. It's nothing.
Exactly. She believes like, oh, he abused me. Oh, he locked me in the closet or the bathroom. Oh, he was so abusive to me. Again, lies upon lies. Like, don't ever fucking lie about abuse. Ever.
He
Fucking
locked
lie
her in
about
a
abuse.
bathroom in the closet.
No, that was the story that they put out.
Yeah.
Who
They
made
tried to
that
paint him
shit
as an
Put that
abuser.
story out.
I need to talk to that person face to face. Let me
Who?
add whoever made that story up.
Oh, I know
You don't
exactly
remember
who put
that?
that story out.
Who's Gypsy?
Gypsy
Yo,
made up that
Gypsy
story,
did, but you know
girl.
who helped push it? Katie
Yeah,
Joy.
Bree.
No, and
Oh,
Katie Joy.
was
Yeah.
it Katie too?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Katie was
Yeah.
when Katie was still friends with her,
when
and
she was still friends with
said
Christy.
Katie Joy literally said that she was on the phone with Gypsy when this happened.
What?
Because she's a fucking second liar who will lie for anyone.
I can't
And then
even imagine
of course,
that.
she took it back after they weren't friends anymore. So that's
Yeah.
how credible Katie Joy is.
Yeah,
I'll
stay
find
there
it.
with
My
your fake
boyfriend or
liar
husband locked
shit.
me in a bathroom
I'll
and I had
find it and put
access
it
to my
out.
phone. I'm
No,
calling
she
9.
locked herself in the
Oh,
bathroom.
girl,
But she made it seem like Ryan locked her in there and she
No,
wasn't let
she was
out.
trying to
She was
escape
afraid for
him.
her life.
Yeah, she had to go into the bathroom because she was scared.
Girl,
Yeah.
please. Goodbye.
Give me a break.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
but
but
Katie Joy
if
literally
I'm
said she
fearing
was on
for
the
my
phone.
life, I'm getting the fuck out of that house, not locking myself in the bathroom.
Just like she said Nick locked her in the bathroom. And the
Yeah.
guy's like, well, isn't the lock on the inside?
Yeah, he caught her out real quick.
Yeah.
So you mean you could have unlocked it and walked out?
I know.
But I'm so maybe,
And so,
I
yeah.
don't know Ryan that well, but I do not picture him being an abusive man.
No,
But
not at all.
looks can be
He's
deceiving.
probably assertive, and Ken's just like, okay,
Ken just doesn't
whatever
care
you
about
say,
Gypsy.
I'll
Ken
be
does
your
not
bitch.
care.
I heard he bought Rod a fucking chainsaw for Christmas.
Yep.
No, I thought
did
that
you
he
watch
bought
the
her. I
show?
thought
I mean,
no,
that's
I saw.
nice.
I thought it was a hunting jacket or
He
something.
bought him a
No,
hunting
it's a
jacket, a
chainsaw.
duck collar, and a chainsaw.
Oh wow.
What's he chainsawing?
Trees.
He's just like, what's something a man would like? A chainsaw.
They don't even have trees on their yard.
And
They don't
it's
even
funny
have a
because
property.
apparently the only thing Rod
He's
wanted
on a
was
boat.
that fucking
What's
duck
he gonna
collar.
fucking
Right,
chop
good
down?
point.
The ocean. There's not much.
Oh my god, the way Parker reacted to that
This
duck
is what
collar
a man
too was
would buy.
hilarious.
A man would buy a chainsaw.
A chainsaw and a duck call.
Yeah.
Because we're Duck Dynasty down
I was
here.
gonna say he's gonna hang out with them boys from Duck Dynasty.
Look, there ain't nothing wrong with owning a chainsaw. I think that's a great gift, but like, really, what? I don't know. I guess
what he bought
they probably
Chrissy.
cost a lot of money.
I guess.
I can't
For it
remember
to
what he
sit
got
in the
Chrissy for
garage.
Christmas. I just remember
Yeah.
what he got Rod.
He's buying it with Gypsy's blood money. I don't know. I think Ken works his ass off because he don't want to be home.
I was curious as to what Ken got Gypsy for Christmas because they didn't show that.
Oh, they didn't, did they?
But they did show the reclip of when Ryan bought her those Christian Louis Vuittons.
They sure didn't. She said on her on that live that she's like, and I never got to wear them. I never got to wear
those shoes so
Oh, sure.
much.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have just left them there, you dumb hoe.
He probably said, "Bring me back my Louis Vuittons."
You're right. $800 shoes.
Bethany.
Hey,
Thank
Bethany.
you. Yeah, y'all
Hi,
hit that like button, please, and thank you.
I made sure to hit
In
it before
turn,
you even started.
I put out personal information of yours that I knew that you didn't want out there.
Well, there you have it. There you have it, right there. You put out the most fucked up thing. You could have put anything else, but
You could
you
have said that
chose
he
to put out.
snores. Like, yeah. Why
He's
are
a
you gonna
hot
do that?
sleeper.
Yeah.
He's a food hoarder.
Yeah. Well, she already did
No.
that.
You
Yeah.
went straight
he wrote this
to him
out?
methadone.
I really believe that Ryan could have said so much more. He just showed the proof that she texted him at like 2:00 in the morning asking if he was dating Amber J. Like it's her fucking business.
It's not. She just wants to keep him roped in.
Yep, exactly. She wants to keep dangling him on that thread and
Yep,
keeping him on the back
exactly.
burner, thinking like making him keep thinking that there's hope for them one day. That's all she does to him is play games.
And it was wrong, and it was below the belt,
Can't believe
and
she
it
admitted
was
she
too
was wrong.
far. And I'm sorry.
Oh, look at that face she made after she said she's sorry.
Sorry.
She's fucking
Oh,
weird.
you look a little mad.
Look at that one.
Sorry.
That stupid play button, but
See how fast she switches up? Like the way like she's crying, then all of a sudden she's like got that stone cold killer face.
I'm sorry.
Stone cold
killer
face.
That's what it is. Stone cold killer
sorry.
And I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I truly am sorry.
I truly
Oh,
am.
please.
I'm so
Really sorry. She sounds like that interrogation video when she's
mean-
talking to that cop.
I want a lawyer. Please, sir.
Or the one where she's like, what? She's dead?
Yeah.
You have a
You
heart
had that ready immediately. That was impressive.
Yeah,
It's on my
it
StreamYard.
was like ready. That was awesome. It was like
Yeah.
like we
You
prepared.
could have
for it.
things lined up on StreamYards. I did not know that. I
Yeah,
kept going
hell
out
yeah.
and presenting things over and over again.
Well, when you're sharing your like with this kind of stuff, I have to play it because it's too long. It has to be a pretty short clip, like I think the
Oh,
longest
yeah,
is
because
an
I just kept
hour.
like unpresenting things and then going to the next tab and presenting the new one. It was annoying, but it was
You
whatever.
can have like a 4-minute clip. I have some that
Oh,
are
okay.
over 3 minutes, so yeah. But the thing is, you can't pause it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I have a
Yeah, gotta learn
genuine
how to
like.
do that.
Yeah, I have a question about this. Like, if you were a guy, or even if this was your boyfriend who was doing this, I would be so pissed at my boyfriend. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
you're texting your ex. No, you're sitting there making videos to him. Like, that's weird. No, like this has been going on for quite some time. Like, if
Yeah,
I
it's
was
ridiculous.
But see, that's the thing. Ken has voiced his opinion about it, and she doesn't give a flying fuck what he
She's
thinks.
gonna do whatever the hell she
So
wants.
he's just Ken at this point is just very over it. He's checked out of it
If I were him, I would be pissed and I wouldn't be talking to her.
because he's literally said he's like I don't
'Cause
think
he got
this tit for
cucked.
tat thing is just so done. Like just
He's
stop.
cucked all over the internet. You should be embarrassed, Ken. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, like, you have no balls. None.
If my man
Wait,
was on this talking to about his ex-girlfriend like she talks about Ryan, like fuck that shit. I'm leaving. Fuck you, bitch.
Look,
This
since
is I just saw this comment that I got, and it's kind of genius. It might be true. Someone said, "I'm pretty sure that this was supposed to be the speech to him at the courthouse divorce day." Maybe it was. Could you imagine?
Like it's already written out.
Yeah, like this is a speech that she was going to give at the courthouse when she wanted to meet and he wouldn't meet. That's a good theory. I like it.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna squirrel for a second because I said
Oh,
balls
it's
and
okay.
it made me think of something. I'm gonna tell y'all this story.
Okay.
Okay, so this friend of mine is in the hospital. It's like not funny, but it's funny because it would only happen to him. And they went out to like the driving range to hit golf balls.
Yeah.
He doesn't even like to golf. He just
Did
went
he
out
get
there.
hit in the head with a golf ball
Oh
or
wait.
something?
He hits the golf ball. It hit a sign and hit him in the nuts.
Oh my god.
The
How does
golf
that
ball.
happen? That's like a cartoon.
Only him. I'm not
That's
gonna
something that
say
would
his
happen
name,
in a
but it would
cartoon.
only happen to him.
That's
Okay.
funny.
So he's in the hospital. At first, he was like, he was gonna roll with it, and then the pain got so bad and it swelled up so bad, and he went to the hospital, and they said like it looks like there's an explosion in there. Like he may lose his nuts. This
Oh
man may
my
lose his
god.
Oh
sack.
my god.
His nuts.
That's
Oh, sorry, not his
crazy.
ball sack. Because
That
you can
is
get
wild.
prosthetics.
That's nuts.
Yeah, but he's still in the hospital.
Oh my
Because
god.
they tried to stitch it up, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep y'all posted on the balls. I was like laughing, crying, laughing, but it's horrible, but
That's
fuck,
funny.
that's a bad
Oh,
luck.
balls!
Yeah, I mean,
I never
he
golfed,
literally
but I used to
busted
go to
his
the
nuts.
driving range all the time to get like my aggression out because just whacking the balls was like very therapeutic.
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
Aw.
Oh, you mean God.
My friend.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he didn't even want to go golfing. Is the
it's always that way. It's like I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Yeah.
That literally is always
Okay.
how it
That
happens.
clerks moment.
The clerks, I know. I'm not even supposed to be here
Never
today.
Gotta
again.
love Dante.
One time I got 2 tickets in one day and I wasn't even supposed to be out of my house. My friend needed a ride home from work. So I was like, sure, I'll give you a ride. So I got a parking ticket and then like a speeding ticket after that. I'm like, I wasn't even supposed to be
Right?
out of my house right now. I was so mad.
That's what you get.
And I was
Leave
doing a
your house,
favor. I was doing
lady.
someone with a favor. Like I think I'll get good karma.
No, of course
That's
not.
when you should make your friend pay for those tickets. Be like,
I
I
was
wasn't
so
supposed to be
mad. I was
out.
like,
This is all
really?
your
Like,
fault.
No good deed goes unpunished.
I know, right?
Ice will not help these balls. These balls are literally almost beyond repair at this point. Okay.
damn.
Balls on ice.
Yeah, I can't ice those balls.
That's
Sorry, I
crazy
like
though.
that
How
song.
hard
I
did he
thought
hit
it
that
was hilarious.
ball?
Hard
The
enough
ball,
to literally bust his nuts.
yeah, the ball took out his balls.
Yeah. Get him surgery.
That's
And if
crazy.
the surgery like doesn't work or whatever, they're gonna have to remove them.
Oh
I hope
my
he has kids
god.
already
Will he
because
be able to
after
have
that, I don't think
kids?
he's gonna be able to have kids.
He's already
Yeah.
had a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gay now. So he
Yeah.
won't be having any more after that.
That's funny.
Yep.
No
So
more
pray for the
ejaculation though.
balls.
That sucks.
Oh, that would be bad for him too. Anyways, moving on.
Even if you give me many other jabs,
Jabs.
I won't put out anything
What?
Jab, do it, jab, jab.
That's a bad choice of words, Gypsy. I didn't even notice that. Wow.
Dude.
Do it to me. Oh,
But even if he does, she's not going to do it back. I don't believe that for a second because
Even
you made
if you
post
give
after post after
she's
post.
impulsive. They all say that about her.
Yep. Again, like Ken says, they like doing that tit for tat thing.
no jibbity jabbity, no jabs,
The bad
Gypsy.
choice of words, Gypsy.
No jabbity, no doubt. Oh, Jippy.
There goes CJ's new song.
Oh, he had some good lyrics for "Does That Make Me Crazy" for Gypsy.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
CJ is good. He's got
CJ's
some good
hilarious.
stuff.
CJ's a music genius.
Yes.
CJ,
Lyrical
that's your next
genius
song.
CJ
No
in the
jabbity, no doubt.
house. It's great.
I'm gonna try to hurt you. I know that in your heart you care about me.
Oh, shut up.
I know in your heart that you are a
It's all
good person.
manipulation.
Manipulation. Yep.
Look at her fat ass nose.
I know in my heart you care about me.
You
But yeah,
care
in your
about
heart,
me.
you don't give two flying fucks
Th-
about
th- th-
him.
that-
So
she is
get
trying to
over that
manipulate, though.
bullshit.
What she's doing is she like, oh, I don't care. You can hurt me, but I won't hurt you back. Playing like the sympathy thing. Like, it's not going to work, Gypsy. We see right through it. I just hope Ryan sees through it.
I was
I
just
hope
about to
so,
say that,
too.
Haiti. I hope Ryan sees the bullshit.
Because I feel like he really gives into her. I don't know why.
I hope Ken
Ryan, just
watches
remember
this
that
and
little
gets
kid that
mad.
goes, ah, bullshit, ah, bullshit.
Bullshit.
Remember that when you watch that video, every time she says something, just be like, ah, bullshit.
Bullshit.
This is the only good one I have for Gypsy. Where is it? In my little soundboard here. Where the fuck? This
The
one.
lie detector determined that was a lie.
I mean, that's
Maury.
like
I
all
miss
of
Maury.
it.
Clock it.
That would have been the next thing. If Maury was still around, Gypsy would go on the show for the DNA test.
Oh, we gotta see that again.
I don't feel sorry.
Bitch! It is giving interrogation.
She recycles her old shit.
sorry,
Just like she said that she could never be a murderer because she could never do something like that. And when they asked her, well, why did you have Bree do it? Because I could never actually do something like that.
Exactly, Bree.
She recycles
Bree,
her
go to
old
Jean.
shit.
Bruh, go to Jean. That's your
Bruh,
name
go to
now.
Jean.
Yeah.
No.
Well, she probably would kill someone for this bitch. Watch out,
Yeah,
Ryan.
yeah, she probably would.
Uh-oh.
You want me to kill Christy?
Don't give them any ideas. Because you know Gypsy won't bail her ass out of jail either.
You fell in love with a piece of shit like me.
That's right.
The
Only
only
because
true.
she
This
said-
is the only true statement in this
Exactly, yep.
entire
Only
fucking
true speech
video.
ever in her life. In her
That's
life.
manipulation again. That is her saying, oh yeah.
Yeah, she's playing the victim.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm such a piece of shit. I fucking left you and fucked Ken and put it all over the internet how many times, and then I had
Gypsy,
a
you are a
baby.
piece of shit.
I'm a piece of shit.
While I embarrassed you all over the fucking
And you see her
television
face
internet.
covering, she has to cover her mouth because it's all fake.
I know. I gotta mute for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I wonder what
love
she's thinking about when she's crying. I think she got in a fight with Ken.
Oh yeah, Ken would be crazy not to be mad.
I know.
Dude. I
He's
think
gotta
that's
be
why
mad.
she did the apology
Ken just
look.
doesn't care.
And I saw a lot of people saying that they thought that when she made the video saying to Ryan to get a therapist that they thought she was drunk. Maybe she was. Maybe
I
this is
think
her
she
sober
was.
and she's like, whoops, like what did I do? You know?
Right. Because we've all been there at one point in our lives.
Yeah, totally. Of course, everyone has.
The next day you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, totally.
Well, she did a lot of things that she shouldn't have that weekend, and I think maybe Ken went to go get something from one of the like food trucks, and she did this fucking video. He found out about it. They had a heated discussion later, and then she got a call from her PO officer.
Maybe.
And
Someone told me that they saw Ken sitting in like the reflection of her sunglasses. I didn't check myself. That's what someone else said.
no,
So,
I looked, and it was her phone.
oh, okay.
I looked. I peeped that shit. I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't actually look
Casey's
myself.
like the investigator. She pays attention to everything.
Yeah, like just like in one of those videos they were showing at that concert thing, it flashed really fast over to Gypsy and Ken. They weren't supposed to be on the camera, but I saw Ken with that beer in your hand.
Oh yeah, he was like right next to. He was like resting it on her sloppy tits.
Her sloppy.
Her tits are sloppy. They are like
flapjacks.
Oh,
I'm
they're
sorry,
flapjacks.
but
That's what I call them. They're
she
flapjacks.
She has pretty decent sized boobs. She
No, they're
needs to be
big, but
wearing
they're
a
flat. They're
bra.
big and flat.
That's
I
the only
guess
thing.
I don't
big
think
boobs.
there
I'm
was
a C
any.
cup,
Fat
and
tip.
I can't not wear a
They're the
bra
type of
because
they're the type of boobs that fold over. Like there's no volume to them. You know, they're just like hang flat.
She's
They're
gonna
gross.
step on them soon.
And she's young to have boobs that are flapjacks
oh
like
yeah.
that. They shouldn't be like that yet. And she didn't
Well, and she's
breastfeed.
also losing a lot of weight after, and that shrinks your boobs down, which is going to make them flat.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
lost 2 cup
they're
sizes.
not good boobs at all.
She
I
thinks
lost 2
they
cup
are.
sizes when I lost all my weight, so I definitely know about that.
Yeah.
I went from a double D to a C, and I cried. My husband didn't even care. I'm the one who cried.
All right, here we go. I got to hear that again, though, where she finally said some truth.
You fell in love with a piece of shit like me.
True.
I love it. I love
Facts.
Right?
Finally, you're
Yeah.
telling truth, Gypsy. Finally.
You don't even realize it, but that's the only thing that you were absolutely honest about. You are a piece of shit, and you fell in love with you. Finally. Squeeze them out. You're crying for yourself, bitch, because you just called yourself a piece of shit like the rest of us do.
She got an onion there. Fresh cut onion.
I hope, Gypsy, I know that you scroll the GRB snark. I hope you
Oh, of
scroll it
course she
every
does. She
fucking
looks
day.
at what you all say.
It's been
She-
popping off in that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's so good. I love it.
Uh-huh. Cry, baby.
I
Take
always
the
said,
camera.
Ken was my love, is my love.
This part pissed me off too.
You were my
Yeah,
How was
let's
that
hear
supposed to
that.
make him feel better,
Ken
Gypsy?
was my love, is my love.
Give me a break.
But you were my comfort.
Bitch.
The fuck?
Right?
The fuck?
What the fuck?
Shouldn't
Exactly.
the person that's your love also be your comfort? Like what? That
And
doesn't
how is
even
that supposed
make
to make him
fucking
feel
sense.
better?
Yeah,
Wait, so
Ken,
you're not
that's
comfortable?
you just got cuffed again, Ken.
Damn, Ken, she's not comfortable around you.
Yeah, you're not her comfort. She just called another man that she married, by the way, when you left her. Her comfort. What a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
What is that in the background?
Not me.
Nicole, probably.
Huh?
Is
The
it Nicole, I
man.
would assume?
Who's watching something?
Nicole?
Oh,
See, told you, I knew it.
Nicole always be multitasking.
It's
when
always
she's on
Nicole.
panel.
It's like, oh.
Sorry, I thought I was muted. I'm done.
You were my
I got
safe
the worst.
place
Pull out
because
for that.
you were my comfort. You were my safe place because I knew you never would hurt me.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh,
This
wait.
makes me
Wait,
so
wait. It's
mad.
your
But
boyfriend
you
that
can
you have
hurt this
currently?
man over and over and over and over. But he does one
Exactly.
thing that hurts your little
And
feefies.
she does this.
Yeah.
She
Never go
spiraled.
to an ex
hurt
and be like,
me.
"You are my safe space." Like, no, my husband or my person that I'm with now should be your safe space, not your ex who you cheated on and left high and dry.
Because she left him for a stupid ass reason. She didn't even have a valid reason to leave
No, I
him.
mean,
What was
yeah,
her
but
reason? Because I wanted some kin dick. Like, what?
Exactly. You thought
Ken
Kim
was
was
my
going to have a
first
hog in
true
those
love.
pants, and you got a little skinny pencil down there. That's what happened. That's what happened. You got knocked up. I don't know.
You
If I was
had
Ken,
you
I
had
would be mad. I would be embarrassed. I
Oh
would
my
be
god, I would be livid if
angry.
I were him.
I would. I literally would be. I'm embarrassed for Ken,
Like, what
but
the
you
fuck
know.
is she doing? All this reaching out to her ex-husband on the internet. Like, chill.
Dude, she had a guy that would probably like do anything like she wanted, would get her anything she wanted, and now she's got Ken to tell her to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken treats her like
Literally.
shit, dude. Like, I don't know how y'all don't see that, but Ken treats her like shit, and I'm
What's
here
the
for it
link?
because that's karma.
What's the link?
I don't know. I don't know what
The
link.
StreamYard?
It's pinned. What can Ken expect? She talked to him while with. Well, exactly. Yeah. I don't know why you crying over there, boo-hoo, baby. Brian, come on, man.
Brian.
Can't keep up. But Ryan, you need to really, like, I don't know. You need to say something about this shit. You need to just say, you know what, Gypsy, shove your apology right up your ass. Or, I just want to know, do you believe this shit, Ken? Ryan? Ryan
I
and
hope he
Ken.
doesn't.
She's playing you both for fools.
And I'm just tired of this war. And I want it to end. I don't know.
But I just don't buy any of this. I just imagine her pulling this type of shit with her mama.
Oh,
I'm
for sure,
sorry,
yeah.
Mom, and
yeah.
I didn't mean to hurt you when I was
stand
fucking
naked
Nick
pictures
in
of
the
myself that I
bathroom.
did.
And poor,
And I
poor
left
Dee
you in
Dee,
the
poor Dee
movie
Dee would fall
theater
for
all
it
by
because
yourself.
Yeah.
Poor Dee Dee would fall for it because she loved Gypsy so much.
She fucking made excuses for her shooting her, so there's
Yeah.
that. Made
Yeah,
excuses
that's
for her
true.
bald head. I'm just saying. Maybe. Possibility.
Oh, what you think the alternative could be between you and I. That's where I get stuck at, is I can't keep texting you.
And
I can't keep talking to you. I have a whole
And don't.
family.
Then
You
why are
had
you
a whole
texting his
marriage.
mama? Why are
You
you
had a-
Exactly.
texting
Leave his
Ryan's
mom
mama?
alone.
She had a whole fucking marriage. What do you mean I can't
That's
text you
what she's about to
anymore?
say. That's the part pissing me off because I have a whole family. Like he doesn't fucking know that. You left him and cheated on him. That's why you have that whole family. That's the part pissing me off too.
He's like, I'm in a whole committed relationship. You
Like,
were
no
in a
shit.
fucking marriage. Are you kidding me?
I know.
I can't with this.
Oh yes, I heard her say that on her live
I
last
did
night.
hear her talk about that episode. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You did not look like you didn't pull off the Rachel at all.
She
No,
was
You
like,
look
why
silly.
are people saying that? That
be
was
sick,
not
so
Rachel. Don't insult
she
Rachel like
had her
that.
sick, sultry voice because she
Well,
likes
it's like the
having that
Temu
sultry
Rachel.
voice
Yeah.
like Phoebe did when she was sick. And I'm like, that is so, so beyond gross.
She should have glued that motherfucker down to his raisin right off her scalp.
I'm in a committed relationship. I have a daughter with this man. Like,
We know.
Obviously,
Yeah,
you're
I
not
don't
having
know.
sex in
Like,
the
we can't
relationship.
be
You're stalking your
friends.
ex-husband behind your boyfriend's back.
Oh, Gypsy, I just don't have words.
She's just
We
infuriating.
can't be friends.
Like no shit. Like, actually, you can be. You can be friends with your ex if you're mature. I've been friends with my exes before.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm friends with one of
Ryan
my
is in a
exes.
place where he can be friends with her. I don't know. He's not there yet. Like he still has love for her. I think he's angry. He's at the angry stage. We'll see. You never know.
Yeah, he's got to go through his his 7 steps or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you understand what position I'm in?
Oh, you're the one in the bad position. You didn't
He's the
put him in
victim,
a bad
as
position
always.
when you fucking walked out, got pregnant, and then you keep nagging him to sign over these papers. Did you see that? She wanted him to come up to the hospital the day she gave birth so he can sign papers so
That's
the baby
wild.
can be a Blanchard.
Was that in the
Like,
last episode? I didn't see
yeah,
it.
I didn't see it, but I was watching theirs and I could hear it. And yeah,
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Damn.
yeah. I would say,
That's
hell
nerve,
no. I'll see you in court, and that's
right?
it.
He didn't do
Sorry.
it, did he?
I hope not. I fucking hope
God, I
not.
hope not too.
In that CPS report that whoever it was made,
That girl,
they
Chrissy. Yeah.
yeah, in the report they have the baby's initials as AB.
Ooh. Oh no. I hope he didn't do it. Please, Ryan, tell him he didn't do it.
If I did that for them, if I was him, I wouldn't do it the day the baby's born.
He shouldn't have done it at all. He should have made things as hard as possible for her.
I would have.
Yeah, for
Sorry,
real.
not
She doesn't deserve
sorry.
any grace at all.
Tell me you didn't, please.
Guess we'll find out on the next episode. She said it's going to be juicy.
I know to you, as long as I keep talking to you, you feel some sort of connection, but that can't be. We can't do that. We're not at that space.
God.
All I can do is wish you the best, and I know that is finite. And
finite.
Yep. Big word.
Finite.
That's what I said last night. I'm like, wow, Gypsy, that was a big word. I'm proud of you.
Big word for a second grade education. It's not finite. It's finite, right? Am I the stupid one here?
Yeah, it's finite. It is finite. Yeah,
finite.
It's finite.
That
You had
is
it right.
finite, and
finite.
Yes, and I know that is finite, and
She tried.
Finite.
She tried. She gave it a go. She tried.
Yeah, she tried.
Anarchy phase backstage.
Oh, and so is Dank. Hello.
My stupid phone,
Hey,
man.
hey.
My phone hates StreamYard.
What is it, an Android?
No, I wanted to come in and say, you know that her calling herself a piece of shit is a sympathy grab. That's a narcissistic tactic.
Yeah, totally.
So for
I said
anyone,
that. It's a total narcissistic move.
yeah, it's basically it's bait at the end of a hook.
It's
for anybody in chat who
The
may
carrot and stick game.
Just said, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Because she knows his natural tendency is to defend herself, and she's insulting herself, so he defends her to her,
Yeah.
which is like, here, let me rope you in so I can talk to you again. So for anybody in chat that may or may not have known that
I
or
wrote
caught
this
that or
down
whatever, that's what it
that
was.
somebody had said, and it says, what is going on now with Gypsy's videos and posts to Ryan is a classic example of an abuser with their victim, Darvo, D-A-R-V-O.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Darvo for sure.
Yeah, it stands for deny, attack, reverse victim with offender. Reverse victim with offender.
I feel
So
like
now
Darvo
after
was like,
attacking Ryan the other day, she is now turning the tables and saying that Ryan betrayed her safe space with him. This is a classic. This is classic of an abuser.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Darvo was like the acronym of 2024. I heard Darvo all the time in 2024. I didn't know what it was before
I
that.
didn't know what the fuck that was.
I heard it so much last year. Everyone was constantly saying Darvo.
Yeah, it's really funny because she doesn't seem to understand that genuine apologies don't end in insults, blame switching,
or using excuses.
tripping, none of that. Like, and all she does this is why, Gypsy, this is why we can't take you seriously, because your apologies always ends in you being some kind of victim and how you have an excuse for everything, which is exactly, I mean, it worked for her before because she had an excuse for taking her mother's life. So obviously that's going to keep working for her, right? But like the reason we cannot take you seriously, Gypsy, is because you never take accountability. Saying, oh, I'm taking accountability, I had my part, but that but at the end is what negates your statement. End of story.
That's what I said earlier. It's always, I'm sorry, but I did this because you did
Exactly. There's no buts or excuses in an apology.
A true apology has no buts in it. It's
exactly. That's
because
horrible.
you did this.
It's just like
it's your part.
It's just like how Bree's apology, all she had was excuses. I did it because you guys did that. That's not an apology.
Exactly.
I get that all the time. I got like a sort of apology from Quad, and it was like, oh, it's just because I'm a better person than you, and you won't keep my husband out of your mouth. I'm like, I have never talked about your husband, you crazy bitch.
Right.
Like, not sincere in the slightest.
No.
Two wrongs don't make a right, let's be honest.
Of
But
course
like
not. The whole world will be blind
know,
with that mentality.
Right. And it's like, you want to call everybody haters. I posted this on TikTok. I don't really make content, but I posted this on TikTok. Basically, people use the term haters to deflect from responsibility now. And it's an epidemic. So if you're calling someone a hater, essentially what you're doing is avoiding criticism that is valid occasionally. And yes, there are people who are haters and they hate just to hate because they hate people because they can't be happy with life. But people, Gypsy, we're not haters. We just don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
For good reason.
And I don't hate her. I just strongly dislike her.
Right.
A borderline hater.
And she can't accept responsibility, and calling people haters just to absolve herself of having to face the
Exactly.
fact that she is a horrible human being
Yep,
is just an
100%.
excuse again.
I mean,
So
you
stop
have
with
to
the
She calls us
excuses.
haters to justify it in her head.
And you have to do
Like,
some
we're just
self-reflection.
haters, so it doesn't
I've
matter.
done that. I'm like, why do I rub people the wrong way? Why, you got to kind of look inside and say, well, what is my part in all this? Because then you're a victim all the time rather than taking responsibility.
People are like, what do you want from her? I want her to get off social media, to be honest.
I want her to
That's
at
what I
least be
want. I want her to
repentant.
go away.
Yeah, or just even I
Go.
don't know, just be a human being, Gypsy. Stop making it everything about you.
She's a
I don't want to
narcissist.
see
She
her being a
can't.
human being
Right.
either.
It's impossible.
I don't think what I want from her can ever happen, because she would have to have some serious self-reflection in order for her to better herself.
Yeah. Well, I also want her to correct the Munchausen by proxy narrative.
Oh, she'll never do that.
I
Yeah.
know, but
Again,
I'll do
she'd
it.
have to
I'll be
reflect.
the one. I'll fucking do
Well,
it.
we've been trying.
Hey, it's made. I think we have made progress. I do.
What I want isn't from her. I want it from the media.
Keep going,
Yeah, I agree.
we'll open more eyes
I
every
agree
day.
there too.
And
Mhm.
I seriously think that Lifetime is low key exposing
Who's the
Gypsy
doll
for the trash
lady?
person that
Oh
she is.
yeah, they're totally exposing her. It's great.
How are you?
And she wants
Good to
everybody
see
to give
you.
her a second chance. Here's the thing. Second chances are earned, not owed. And she has done
Yeah.
absolutely
Zero,
nothing
zilch,
to
nada.
earn it. She's done everything to prove that she's not changed a single ounce. So you want us to give you a second chance. Like, for me, being a normal human being, being my level-headed self, I could go, all right, Gypsy, I'll give you a second chance, but prove to me that you deserve it.
Yeah.
And starting that proof
Who
is to
doesn't?
actually accept accountability without making excuses, is to actually do something to better herself other than having a baby, because that doesn't even better her. That just makes her more
No.
her.
Yeah.
And try to be a decent human being. Don't
I think that
say
would
you're a decent.
include having to get off social media because
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
you know, people are like, oh, she's only been out of prison for a year. She's still trying to like acclimate to society.
Give me a
Blah blah
break.
blah. Then get off social media and go do that. Go learn
She
how
physically
to.
can't.
Yeah, get your head
No.
out of your phone.
She can't. She's addicted to attention and drama.
Yeah.
And that's
She
exactly what
is.
she got growing up. And the part of that self-reflection means taking a break from the internet, not just saying you're going to delete your account and not delete it and come back 2 weeks later. Like, full on taking a break from the internet
for like a year,
working
or
on your
2.
freaking self. I'd be satisfied with 2 months.
I want longer than 2
No,
months.
I won't be
like-
satisfied with 2 months. She needs to go for a while.
Yeah,
But she
like
needs to go and do some real life shit. Like, be a human being, live life. Because granted, you were always in the spotlight, always somebody looking out for you,
Yeah,
always number
true.
one,
Yeah.
always the center of attention. Go out and be not the center of attention.
I think she only knows how to be the center of
Exactly.
attention.
If Casey Anthony is able to blend
out
in,
of Casey Anthony's book and
That's
just
what I'm
disappear
saying.
for quite a few years and just get your shit together.
Yeah,
I mean, Casey
totally.
doesn't have her shit together, but
And so do her stance. It's all main character syndrome. It's all me, 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 me. No, you're doing this to me. I'm the
Yeah.
victim. Me. No, look at me. Look at me. Look how awesome I am. Look at me. Look what I can do.
100%.
Look what I
Yeah.
can do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, prison, parole, all of it has done nothing but teach her that if she makes up the right excuse, she gets a slap on the wrist. And being on parole, the fact that she hasn't actually
I know,
been
for
on
parole,
parole has
PTO
just taught
pisses me
her
off.
she can get away with everything. And the fact that I would love for them to yank her back into prison for at least a week just to show her, like, look, you're not impervious, which is why she's getting more and more bold, because nobody's doing anything about it. And she's learning slowly,
She
like
gets
a
away with
child.
everything.
Yep, like a child testing her limits. She's pushing to see how far she can get. She's already off parole mentally.
I mean, she takes pictures in a bar. I know she wasn't at a bar, but she takes pictures in front in front of a bunch of alcohol, and nothing happens. Anyone else, they would get in trouble from their PO.
Yep. And I'll tell you what I want isn't even from Gypsy. It's from the media. I want the media to start telling the truth.
I know, it pisses me off.
That's all I want.
Whenever I see like any like public publication, like, you know, the 60 Minutes Australia, I always comment and I say like, do a better job, do better research, and I go at them, but like nothing ever happens. So
right. And I think it's because the mass media essentially goes, oh, poor Gypsy, she was a poor little innocent victim, and look at her, she's just such a survivor. All that does is perpetuate a lie, and all that does is give her stands more reason to go, see, we're right. Like if the news started actually outing her, her stands wouldn't have a whole lot to go on. I mean, they still would.
Something I always say, I'm like, the real story is so much better, and it's true. Why don't you look into the real story? Because it's true. The real story is so much better. Imagine if the media putting out that this girl who was actually sick lied about everything, and that she actually did like do all this stuff. Like, come on, that would be a great story to come out with. Why isn't anyone doing it?
Why is nobody in the media not reporting the fact that they were
It's
both
weird, because no one does
just
any
eating.
research. I tell them like all the documents are out there. Just look. I'll fucking give them to you. Like,
no, we all have them.
Yeah.
Well, that pending fraud investigation prior to Dee Dee's death was not just on Dee Dee. It was on both.
Yeah, it was
of
on
them.
Gypsy too. Yeah,
Why
because she
won't,
was an adult.
Right. I have opinions and theories and thoughts on things. And Starlight, I sent you a DM in Discord about some things that I found, and I'll tell you, I have my opinions.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah. I think that if the media started actually telling the truth and stopped babying her like her mom did, that she would get humbled. I mean,
I will.
Yeah.
It would be hard to humble her, but if there's anything that's gonna humble her, it's the truth being told.
Exactly. Someone needs to challenge the narrative.
Right. And not somebody she can go, well, they're just haters.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we have the proof that she's lying. So why is like I wish that someone like besides us would say something, like, you know,
and
to
I'll tell
her
you,
face.
with this whole thing, all she's doing is just crashing and burning even more. If she was smart, and I'm saying this because she may end up doing it, if she was smart, she would back the fuck away for a while, because all she's doing is digging her hole deeper and making herself look more like an ass. And her narcissism is becoming more and more evident. And if she was smart, she'd go, ooh, shit, I got to back away for a while and actually back away.
Yeah, she'll just keep playing more into it.
Yep. Anyway, yeah. And I'm going to say, I know she said she never went in the room and she never saw the body, but I'm telling you right now, she did.
Oh, she definitely saw the body. I don't think she participated in the actual unaliving, but she definitely saw the body. There's no doubt.
She went in
She
the
helped
room.
me
I've
up the
said
blood.
that for a
Like,
long
come on.
time. I believe
Well,
she went in there at some point. And
She
there were
definitely went
fucking
in there.
baby wipes
Yeah.
in the trash can in the bathroom. I mean, in the
Definitely went
bedroom
in there.
with blood
Starlight,
on
I
them.
sent you visual proof.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
I want to see. I'm nosy.
All right, hold on. Let me
Okay.
go.
I'll say it. If you look, and I was watching documentaries looking for that one clip, and I think when I mention it, you guys will know what I'm talking about. The clip of her as a little girl in the jacket when her mom's telling her to smile, and she gives her this dead-eyed, like, I hate you look, and then throws herself on the ground like she passed out, right?
Yeah.
My theory.
Sorry. Hold on. I gotta mute. Hold on. I can't get to it.
My cousin had epilepsy. She grew out of it, but she kind of her seizures looked like that.
But I'll tell you,
blank eye, and then all of a sudden just falling, and not
Wait,
you know
I want to hear the
planting,
rest.
collapse.
that clip creeps me out to no end,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
that look she gives her mother.
It is,
But
but
beside the point, nevertheless.
It's a sign that she really had epilepsy.
So, but nevertheless, if you go through, because I was looking for that and I saw all kinds of pictures of her as a kid.
Right.
If you realize almost every single picture of her where she was in the hospital and had gone under anesthesia, her mom put a doll right next to her head.
Oh yeah, she got a new doll.
So when she woke up,
that's creepy.
there was
Wow.
comfort for her. And
Oh
I
my
think
God.
in Gypsy's brain,
Yeah, I know what
her
you're gonna
putting
say.
that
Oh my
Barney
God.
doll right next to her mom's head was her
Was a
way of going,
comfort. I've been
Yep.
saying this. I've been
Yep.
That's
saying
so
this. I think that
creepy.
was, she put that Barney there as like a, here's your comfort. As
I
you,
sent you like 6 or 7 pictures of her in the hospital after anesthesia with a doll laying next to her head, just like Barney
Wow.
doll was. And you do know that
That's so
she got that
creepy.
Barney doll in the hospital after a surgery.
That's so creepy.
So the fact that she put the doll this is what I think she was thinking. Oh, I'll just put the doll next to my mom's head. That way I can walk away and think that she's just sleeping.
She did love those stuffed animals, so I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what I've thought. That's my theory. It has been for a long time.
Yeah.
There's 2 Anne
That's
Francis.
so creepy.
But yeah, if I've got like, if you look at it, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm looking at least 6 pictures that I sent you, and there's a doll right next to her head, positioned almost exactly the way she positioned the Barney doll.
And she's sick and twisted enough for that to be true.
Yeah, and I mean, in Gypsy's brain, what does she do?
With the Barney doll.
Yes.
Wow, really? Wow.
Yes, with the Barney doll with one of those little hospital caps on its head.
That's so
just like
creepy. Oh my, is it the same exact Barney doll?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Here,
Yes.
Oh my God.
Here, I'm gonna. There's like barely any left of this, so we're just gonna play out, and then I'll pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
But I think I'm just
That's
gonna say real quick.
definite.
I think in her brain, she rationalized having her mother murdered by thinking, oh, well, I'm going to put this Barney doll next to her head and she's just under anesthesia and I'm going to leave and I'm going to think of her as asleep from now on.
God.
Yeah.
Sick.
And I know that is cyanide, and
Cyanide.
that's definite.
Fine,
And
like
I
your
know
hair
this
is
all
getting
sinking
gypsy.
in, that it's really the end now. Really the end now. But you will always have a place in my heart. And we will always have those good memories together.
Oh shit.
Shut up. You shut up right now.
That has to be it.
Oh, you're so dramatic, Gypsy.
Some
I
people
know.
come in
It's
our lives for a
It's
season.
ridiculous.
People come in our lives for a season.
Oh God.
Others for a reason.
Oh my God. The quote. I can't with the quote.
Did you get that quote off Pinterest?
Did you think of that yourself, Gypsy?
Oh, and hey, Christy, how does it feel to be used as an excuse
Look,
and to
she
be
just
outed by Gypsy?
Look, how long? 2 things in this video. She proved the fact that her and Ken were having issues, which Brie and all them claimed for weeks that was false when that rumor came out. They're fine. They're fine. Y'all were having problems. You just admitted it in this video. So y'all liars over there. And then second, you just outed the fact that your dad and your stepmom was on the verge of a divorce. Nice one, Gypsy.
I know. Way to go.
I wonder if that verge of divorce had anything to do with her. That's why Christy wasn't answering the phone.
I'm sure it did. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
Wasn't there some rumors about Rod on the boat with some other ladies?
There was something like that. I don't know if it was on the boat, but there was something about him and someone else.
I mean, Rod is
Nice
a whole
Christian man, you nice. Let's pray.
Well,
Let's
Rod
pray.
knocked up 2 women at the same time. Let's not forget about that.
All right, there's literally 9 seconds left. So
Yeah, let's
Okay.
And the reason you came in my life was to show me that I need to be a better person.
Oh God. It didn't work then. It
Go
didn't
fuck
work.
yourself, bitch. That's what I would say
So
about
this
it.
video
then.
is gonna
Go fuck yourself with a toothbrush.
she's done that already.
She does realize that we are aware public apologies are actually for the public and not the actual recipient.
Oh, you mean that her saying for Ryan only didn't mean anything?
Oh my god, her nails are painted pink too.
Ryan, so I kept scrolling.
Her nails
Yeah,
are pink.
there's the Barney doll. That's where she got it.
So
And her nails are
creepy.
pink.
Wow.
It has its own little hairnet on.
Mm-hmm. Because they were both in the hospital. That's where she got it.
Look at your fucked up little face.
Your fucked up little face.
I love the picture of the glasses, all the glasses on a hook or like a towel rack.
Oh yeah.
One of my
You know,
favorite.
Bree says those were all fake. She didn't
What
need
were fake?
glasses, and her mom bought them at a thrift
Of
store.
course she did.
Really?
You see
I
her
know.
eyes? Of course she needed glasses.
No,
She
she
still
didn't.
does.
Out of prison. So
Do you
we're
see her whenever she tries to read something, the face she makes? She can't see. She needs glasses.
She was using them right out of prison in Ryan's car.
Right. I mean,
Bree will say anything.
and she does realize that, you know, we did see her have glasses when she got out of prison. So it's not like she didn't need them.
Yeah.
I don't need glasses. My vision is perfect. What are you talking about?
I'm perfect.
That made
Unless I
me
call myself a piece of shit because I want attention and I want somebody to defend me from me.
Yeah,
I'm a piece of
it was,
shit.
yeah,
in
so
Gypsy's
ridiculous.
live last night, somebody was like, "Gypsy, your teeth are perfect," and I wanted to be like, "Yeah, because
What?
they're
Oh
fucking
god,
fake, you idiot."
did you hear her
Dentures.
Hermione?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my
Horrible
god.
British accent.
That was so
Dude.
bad when she did the Hermione
My
thing. Oh
eyes
my
rolled
god.
all the way into the back of my skull.
Yeah.
She said,
Yeah, for
I
real.
won an award. I won first place for the best Hermione.
Oh, that was her that said
Did you
that?
sing
I
your
thought you guys were
song
saying that
too?
Bree won something. Yeah, I heard that part. Oh my god.
It was Gypsy.
It was Gypsy.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
heard that. I thought you guys were
having
saying
the
that
best
Bree won something. No, yeah, I heard that.
accent.
Did you? I'm so sorry because my system was locked. Did you actually show that picture of the Barney doll on YouTube?
Yes.
Did they see
Yeah,
And
that?
her nails are pink also.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then the
showed it.
pictures of her, if you look at the other pictures, she's always
Yeah.
got a doll next to
Yep.
her head.
Well,
and
she
Dee Dee
says
did
it somewhere too that that
Mhm.
was her mom would always buy, you know, if you go to the doctor, I'll get you a new stuffed animal. That's
Mhm.
Yeah,
what
she said that. Yep.
Yep. And she put it next to her head. So when
As a-
she woke up, she had comfort.
Creepy.
yeah, or I think it was like a sentiment. I don't think she was gonna wait. Thought she was gonna wake up.
Oh no.
No,
Dead,
she
dead.
knew she was. But I think the way that Gypsy, her brain works is if she can fool herself into believing something, then it's just fact in her head. And I think that she was like, "Oh, I'll just do this and think of her as
Yeah.
sleeping." And then at that point, like, you know, she's just sleeping from now on.
Yeah, I think she really believes the lies she says.
She's deluded.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, look
But-
at in that CCTV footage. She looks thrilled. Her big
Mhm.
nose,
I
smiling.
know,
ear.
yeah.
It was
And I
her
still
mother
think-
was murdered the day before.
And I still think she was waiting for somebody else to pick her up from the hotel. I still think that the only reason there was one
Well, she
ticket
didn't
was
even
because
originally have a bus ticket at first, which is weird.
Yeah, I think that's why. I think she originally expected either Dan or David to come pick her up.
Well, remember
Yeah.
how disappointed she was at Nick's place with his wrestling sheets? It's like, what did you expect? The Taj Mahal? I
Mhm.
mean, so I think that was another telling thing. It's like, ugh, you know, I had to be in this
Mhm.
gross house, in his gross room that, you know.
Mhm. I also think it's really interesting that David's daughter's name is the same thing she named her daughter,
Well,
and that was the
someone
name she
said
was
that's
obsessed
been
with.
debunked.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it,
No, if you look at the pictures, there are pictures I sent you further that show that that's
somebody,
actually
I
what
think
she's called.
somebody else. Yeah, she's younger. She's like a teen.
Mm-hmm. Somebody thought that she was. Somebody thought her name was Aaliyah, and I think they were confusing Aaliyah
With Aurora.
Woodmansey for his daughter
Oh, maybe.
because she was a neighbor, and I think they were
Yeah,
thinking,
she's
"Oh,
not
well,
his
it's the
daughter.
neighbor's daughter as in David's daughter,"
Yeah,
but that's
no.
not it.
No.
There's just too much, and I think that hat was David Blanchard's because he
Yeah, I don't
is
know.
notorious for wearing hats. It's
Yeah,
hard to
so
find a
is
picture of him
Gypsy.
without. Anyway, that said, yeah, that whole apology thing, it was for the public. I saw somebody posted something. It was like, her video was giving off the same vibes as the toxic gossip train video. And I was like, yelp.
Toxic gossip train.
I don't even know what that is.
That video, excuse my voice, y'all. I lost my voice. I'm sorry. I sound terrible. I'm sorry. That
You weren't hanging
video.
out with Bree and Gypsy this weekend, were you?
No, girl. I went to a dance recital, and we scream before the girls start dancing. So I lose my voice all the time. But that apology video gave me the red ass so bad.
The red ass?
Yeah, red.
It gave her an itchy
Ass
asshole.
means I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, my asshole was red because of that video. I cannot believe her.
No, the nerve. Like, she is such a piece of shit.
And that's the only thing she admitted to be true, is that she is a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the whole thing was just emotional manipulation.
Absolutely.
That's all it was.
100%.
Like, I could
It's so
break it down.
transparent, too.
Mm-hmm.
I
could
actually
watch it break it
prayed.
down.
I actually prayed that Ryan will not fall for this.
I hope so. Yeah.
I hope so, but
And I'm not a big religious person, but I am a Christian and I do pray. So I actually am praying that he doesn't fall for this shit.
Unfortunately, it breaks my heart to say I think he might.
I don't know, because he's left up the screenshots, like the video. I think he would have like taken that shit down if he really.
But what has he said since?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He'll do that where he'll just fucking disappear for a month.
Because I think he must be embarrassed and in pain. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
I think he's angry. I think he's angry. If you fuck with my job, I'm going to be angry.
Well, and I think that's the thing he needs to think. I think Chula had it's not Dan Glidewell's daughter, it's David Blanchard's daughter is named Aurora. But no, I think that like anybody who's been through any kind of narcissistic abuse can see that. And yes, I think he's pissed off. And I think that that's what he needs to focus on, is the fact that she's screwing with his job just to get even with him.
Yeah,
but I think he's probably silent because he's mentally struggling with being torn in two parts because of that.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it. I mean, if he is on methadone, they know, his job knows, because they drug test teachers.
That's what I would think too.
I don't think it shows up on a drug test.
Well, and
really? It does. It's an opioid. It does.
Yeah, I would think so. I don't know for sure, but I would think so because it's an opiate.
But even if it doesn't, Starlight, he's gonna have to tell work.
Yeah.
I take this medication when you apply for a job.
Do they drug test teachers? I don't think they drug test teachers in New York. I'm pretty sure they don't. Not in New York anyway.
At Tiffany's.
Yeah, they drug test everybody down here for everything.
I'm gonna Google it.
I wonder.
Yeah,
but here's the thing.
I would assume that they do.
I'm stupid. You can absolutely be, methadone would show up. I don't know why I was thinking like you have to specifically test for it.
Yeah, but you never know why he was on it.
They don't drug test teachers in New York City because I know plenty of teachers, and trust me, they fuck around with shit. Yeah, they don't do that here.
Yeah, but you never know why he was on it. He could have hurt himself. He could have had something happen. He may have had kidney stones. If he had,
a lot of people were saying that with like weight loss surgery that they put him on that.
Yeah, I saw that too. They could be in pain from it.
So yeah.
Well, it's possible.
Normal 5-panel tests do not show methadone. That's what I thought. Thank you.
Well, he could have. What could have happened is he was put on a because I know this has happened to people. They get on, they're oxy, some sort of, oxy is prescribed to them for pain, and then they accidentally get addicted. It's like they don't mean to.
Oh yeah, no, that happens all the time.
Oh, I need this. So
when
I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about it, but
when I broke my leg, they were very, very, because I broke my leg, I think at the end of January, beginning of February, and they were very, very cautious about medications. And where I'm at, they are extremely cautious of medication.
Same with me.
So I know if he had been struggling with pain post bariatric surgery and had more of a routine for it, they may have put him on it as a preventative. Like if he had been taking it more than was necessary, they may have gone, okay, well, we're going to have to do this because we need to wean you off this.
Possible.
But again, you never know why he was taking it. He could have been taking it.
I mean,
for
we don't
kidney
even know if
stones.
he does take it. We don't even know if he does
Right.
for real. You know, that could have been a lie, and I would be angry if somebody lied about me like that.
So-
You know, we don't even know.
Well, and the bottom line too is he's a big fat guy who lives in a warm environment. So yeah,
They do drug test teachers in Louisiana, so he would have gotten drug tested. But Starlight said it doesn't come up anyway, so.
JK, I've heard the same thing, that Ken had a specific problem too, but I don't know how true
He's a
that
big
is.
guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he had pain, so who knows.
Well, yeah, and there are
But they're not going to
complications with
give you
being a
pain
big guy
because
too.
they're not going to give you pain medicine because you're fat. They're going to tell you to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
But they
unless he had
do
that weight loss
methadone.
which he did
We
have that surgery.
prescribed
So.
when I was doing hospice. We prescribed methadone all the time for bone pain.
Of course, yeah.
It works
Especially in
wonderful for
hospital.
bone pain. So
my husband was on methadone for, when he was at the end of his lung
right,
cancer.
yeah, it helps with pain. So I mean, just like ketamine, we used ketamine a long time ago, which is a horse tranquilizer.
Yeah.
Now they're using it in
Yeah,
hospitals.
now they're using it more on people.
On people,
yeah,
yes.
they do that.
When
They
my
do that.
daughter-
That ketamine treatment's really popular now.
Yeah. When my daughter broke her arm, then she was in kindergarten. They had to like set it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They gave
Yeah.
her ketamine, and I was like, "What? Like you're giving my baby
kid?
ketamine?"
Damn.
Yeah,
A horse
surprising.
tranquilizer.
yeah. But they got her
Hey.
like as soon as they set it and they got it where they wanted it. Like they brought her right out of it. It was
Yep.
really
Oh
weird.
wow, that's so interesting that they could
I
do
remember
that.
when I had my miscarriage back in 2018, and they gave me fentanyl in the hospital.
I got
Well,
fentanyl.
that's not surprising. They give that in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because it's a
I
controlled
got it for my
place, you know.
colonoscopy.
I got full blown oxy. So I had surgery on my thumb and got oxy, and then when I broke my leg, I got Norco. So like,
wow,
yeah.
Oh,
My
dentist
friend
was
broke her
handing me
foot,
Vicodin.
and
that
she
should have
had
been flip flop.
Not
When I got my
uncommon,
wisdom teeth taken
right?
out, my
Oh, my-
dentist gave me Vicodin.
Oh yeah, I got
Yeah.
Vicodin from my dentist when I got my wisdom teeth out. Yeah, when I got my wisdom teeth out, I had a whole bottle of Vicodin. I didn't even need them, so I didn't take
Yeah.
them. But I had a whole bottle if I
couldn't
wanted
even really
them.
take them. They made me sick, and that was
No, I got a
before
whole
my
bottle. It was
addiction.
crazy. I was
Oh,
just
you should
giving
have
them
seen
away to
my
my friends.
husband's bottles of painkiller. Holy moly! I've never seen like bigger.
Oh man,
bottles.
my
I'm like, wow.
friend's dad had the most messed up knees. Like literally his knees, like people's knees go down straight. His knees were pushed over the side. It was the craziest thing I ever saw. He had bottles of I don't know, Perk 30s or something, and bottles of Vicodin, like 90 pills in each. Like the bottles were huge. Like I think it actually was more than 90. The bottles were humongous. It was crazy.
Yeah, my husband had those. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And he had both of them. The doctor gave him both at the same time, like the whatever they're called, the oxys and methadone at the same time.
What?
Yeah, he had a shit ton of pills.
Bonkers.
Yeah, my grandfather
Yeah,
used to
it
get
was
Perk 30s
crazy.
all the time.
He needed to get a knee replacement, which he eventually got, but he was on that shit for years before.
Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah. He couldn't even fucking walk by the time he got the knee replacement. I'm no joke. It was the craziest knees I've ever seen in my life. They were wild. It's like picture your thigh going down, and then you get to the knee, and instead of it being a knee there, it's pushed all the way over to the side. Like
So how did that happen? Was he just bored? Was it like a?
I don't know. He was an electrician. I think he got hurt on the job, but and then he never got it fixed, and it got worse over time. But it was crazy to look at. I don't know. It was crazy.
Propofol. That was what Michael Jackson. Yeah, that was his milk.
That was his favorite. That was his favorite.
It's a little propofol.
He called it his milk.
That
His
was after
milk.
that,
Oh my
that
god.
Pepsi
Make
commercial
your bone
accident.
strong.
My milk.
Oh, Michael.
A face only a mother could love, right there.
Oh wait.
What is her hair?
Too late.
Did she
I
add
don't
more
know.
of the face sap? I
Yeah,
mean,
does it? Why does the normal
That looks
hair
like
look
a
like a
wig.
wig? Yeah, it does.
It does look like a
Probably
wig. What the fuck?
what a Karen
Why does it
cut.
look like
My
one of her bad
spot
wigs?
on.
That's a wig.
Where did that
That's it.
picture
That's
come
the newest
from? It looks
Casey
like one of
Anthony
her
look.
bad
She was
wigs.
trying
Oh,
to
was
look like
that
Casey
today?
Anthony.
Yeah, well, Ken posted it today. Yes.
I didn't see it yet.
They went back to Jazz Fest. He wore the
Yeah,
same
that's
shirt
day
all
2 of Jazz
weekend.
Fest.
It looks like a bad
No, he
wig.
did not. Did he really?
I don't
No,
know.
he got a
What
different
was
one. He's got a different one on there. It's got a
it's the
different
same color.
design.
Okay.
Same idea though. His
I
wardrobe.
guarantee she walked around the fairgrounds and everybody that saw her knew that was her and laughed their ass off.
Yeah,
they
because
never
you
talk
haven't
about
seen
her.
one picture surface of her like on TikTok or anything from these adventures.
You know, another thing I've noticed that she's doing that mimics her old ways is wearing the pretty much almost navel bearing tops
Oh,
again.
the boobs in the face. The
Oh
boobs are
yeah.
always in her
Like
face.
she had
And
that
did you?
one jacket that
Look
was
at
zipped all the way
this.
down to her navel, and then she's
She's
wearing
flap
shirts and
jack.
dresses
gross.
like
So
that.
flappity
Did y'all
jack.
notice the flag that they brought to
Flappy
day 1 of
flappy
Jazz
boobs.
Fest?
Oh,
That
the
said
Flap,
F free eye.
flap
eye.
jack.
Oh, they're
My
also proud
God,
Yeah,
of
that
that.
was only
I
funny
was
to
so
them.
dead.
Yeah.
Flappy tits.
Oh, speaking of hands, you zoomed in on her hands. Did you see Mia's hands?
Oh, they're orange. Yeah, they're
They're
orange.
orange. Her
Oh
hands.
yeah,
Self
her
scanners.
self-tanner.
Yeah, they're
Poor
splotchy and they're
Mia.
dark around the knuckles. Horrible.
Yeah, I felt
I'm
so
not
bad for her.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm worried for Mia. I think out of everybody in her whole entire situation, the people who should be worried is Mia, Christy, and maybe Ryan. But she doesn't like competition.
Oh
And
yeah.
Mia is her direct competition.
Copies. Did you
She's
guys
openly
see that
admitted to
she
how
has?
jealous she is of Mia.
She copies Mia to the T. She has the same
Oh yeah.
exact robe, the same headband.
Yep.
She copied literally what she was wearing, the
The
exact same thing, and
boobs.
took the same picture. It's so creepy.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Got
And I
new
think there's going to
shoes.
be a huge division at one point. There's going to be a
Oh
breakdown.
yeah, Nicole. Once her
Well,
parole is up, they're gonna drop her like a hot potato.
Mia's kind of disappeared from the show. So
Yeah.
Mia, sweetie, I have a movie for you to watch. It's called Single White Female.
I
I
know.
totally said that. Oh my God, I literally said that. I'm like, Gypsy is so single white female when it comes to Mia. I literally said that the other day.
That's the only reason, and I know it's silly, but that's the only reason why I feel Mia is in danger, because I'm full on seeing Gypsy single white female her.
Yeah.
And she's
Well, let's
openly
hope
admitted
Mia
she's jealous
has
of
gotten
Mia,
wise.
especially with her relationship with Rod. How she's so much prettier than Gypsy. Like, she's openly admitted how jealous she is of her sister.
And looks are so important to Gypsy. I mean,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
appearance is
But
everything.
Gypsy has reverse body dysmorphia, like I always say.
I mean, when you're ugly on the inside, the outside kind of is your last,
so true.
resort.
Right.
Oh, did you see the third picture? Oh, you're on it right now. Okay. I just went to my
How
Instagram.
embarrassing. How embarrassing.
So bad. Oops, I
Ugh.
blocked my.
Look at that people in the background. What a crew. Yikes.
I just don't understand how Parole is letting her run around on Bourbon Street like she is.
They always let her do everything.
It makes
I mean,
me
why
so
did-
mad for other people on parole, how she gets
Why
off so
did-
easy with everything.
Why was she allowed to go to California with Ken?
Why was she allowed to go anywhere
Well,
outside of
here's
where
the
she
thing.
lives?
Even if she had the approval for that, for her job, right? Okay, sure. She had approval from her job. We'll even give her that one as a freebie, right? But I'm sure her parole officer wasn't like, yeah, it's your job to go down to the strip club.
And she went to freaking Universal while she was in California too. What the fuck? You go to work and that's it.
Right.
People, I said this before on other streams, but people miss their family members' funerals because they can't leave the county that they're
Yep.
in, and she gets to go wherever she wants in the country. Give me a break.
And there are a lot of people who've done less than her who are on parole.
People go to prison
life.
for years for weed. She committed murder and it's out in less than 10.
Lifetime
It pisses me off.
You know, somebody said that because I look at chat occasionally, somebody mentioned Aurora for her, being concerned for Aurora. Here's probably not, this is a hot take in my opinion. I'm glad she abandons Aurora, and I'll tell you why. the more time Aurora spends away from Gypsy, the safer she is.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if
It's
Gypsy
true, but
keeps
it's so
abandoning her, somebody else is taking care of her, which means
think about her. She hasn't been with her in the for the last week. That's not normal.
I'm
Right.
still on the no baby train. I don't believe there's a baby.
Oh no, I think it's a baby.
I think there's a
think it
baby. I
is.
don't think it's hers. I don't think she actually gave birth.
I think she has a
rented baby.
I don't know.
she-
Christy did a video opening crawfish and Aurora's in the background.
Yeah.
Who was it that said? I think it may have been you, actually. Dank. Somebody said something about thinking she had an insemination fetish, and I agree with that. If you go back to the messages between her and Nick, I think she's been wanting to be pregnant so hard that it's a fetish.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think she has a
Yeah.
fetish for it.
Pregnancy
You
with
mean to
Nick,
get pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gross. She's so gross.
She's
Ugh.
wanted to
There
be
are people
pregnant
who
since she
have
was since she was young. Which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we as women, we pretty much we all want children eventually.
Totally, but
but
she wanted to get
this was
pregnant with the guy that
obsessive
she
and
didn't
sick.
know.
Fantasize about it like she has. Like,
Right. I
Yeah,
didn't go buy. I
exactly.
didn't go steal baby clothes from Walmart when I was 15. I didn't do any of that.
It's like that
Mhm.
that one. Remember that group of girls, and it was like it's called the
Yes.
Pact or something.
Oh, right. That happened close to me, which my friend
oh,
was
wasn't it like all cheerleaders got like impregnated by like the same
well,
guy?
no. I mean, it was by me. My friend was a social worker on the case. According to her, it's not true. It's just they were in it's a poor area. This happens a lot. But there's a lot of speculation that it was
Yeah.
I'm hearing myself back. But
Who-
yeah, that story kind of blew up in a weird way.
Tori Streeter said she wanted to be pregnant but not actually raise the child, and that is why I think she had who was it? Somebody said actually it's a breeding fetish. Somebody has a breeder fetish. And somebody who wants to be pregnant but doesn't really care about raising the child as much. That's exactly, it's like a deadpan sign.
That's gross.
Well, I think again, she thinks she's a doll. You know, she was having a little doll, not like a living, breathing human being who's separate from her. You know, it's not. She's not having a little gypsy. It's a person.
She doesn't understand emotions,
right?
At all.
No, not like a normal person.
I don't know if she even has emotions other than me. She
That's
wants somebody.
She doesn't. She's the only character in her world.
Right. She's got main character. Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
She wants somebody to love her and take care of her the way her mom did, just without having to be owing to them.
So true.
I always say she needs people to be obsessed with her. She need,
She
that's
does.
why she keeps Ryan on the hook because he's obsessed with her.
And she grew up with somebody being obsessed with
Doing
her.
everything for her. Yeah.
He
Dee Dee's
worshipped
biggest flaw was loving Gypsy and
Spoiled her
spoiling
rotten.
her ass the way that
So
she did.
spoiling her to the point that she thought she would get away with murder.
Right. And what did Nick say? He worshipped her.
And that's what she wants. That's what
She
she
groomed him to.
Right.
And I think some of her recent posts are simp traps. I think she's trying to get some simps in the background. I think she's trying to set up other people in the background because narcissists, especially textbook narcissists like this, have to constantly have multiple people cooking in the background.
That was my ex-boyfriend. That was my
That's why she always has her boobies hanging out. You know, she's
Yeah,
always.
exactly.
I think she's trying to trap whatever she can get right now, like a
gross.
filter in a fish tank. You know.
Yeah.
Let me grab onto as many guys as I can. You know, and keep them in my back pocket.
Yep.
Yeah, because she needs pawns. She's constantly
Absolutely. She's got
playing
a backup plan.
So what Ryan needs to do is actually go no contact because that's
Absolutely.
what you do with narcissists. You have to complete.
Well, he didn't text her in 3 months.
Right. My ex, I blocked him from, everything, every way he could get in touch with me. I think I've told the story before. A couple months ago, he PayPal'd me $1 so he could write a message. Oh, hope you're doing well. I was like, what the fuck? Now he knew I was either going to respond with, what the fuck are you doing? Any response. He needed some sort of response from me. You know, with
Mhm.
what the fuck are you doing? Or, hey, how are you? He was expecting one of the two. He got nothing. And I
You-
took the
you-
dollar.
You want to test if your ex is a narcissist? Go no contact.
Exactly. And
They'll reach out to your family, your
Years.
friends. They'll find ways to reach you. You want to know if you're dealing with a narcissist? Go no contact.
It was years. It's been years, and all of a sudden he called, and I yeah. But of course, my immediate reaction was, "Oh my god, I'm gonna cuss him out for." But then I was like, "No, I'm not responding at all. Not responding at all." I took the dollar though.
I had that happen with my abusive ex-boyfriend. He tried to badmouth me so bad to like all of my friends, say that I was a psycho trying to help him get clean off of drugs, but I was a horrible person and he did nothing wrong, but yet he was choking me out, body slamming me. I had like cuts and bruises all over me because of him. I literally had a restraining order on him and he kept breaking it.
Like, I think there are a lot of people in the world that have narcissistic tendencies, but there are so few people in the world who are textbook narcissists like this.
Right.
You could teach a full-blown course on narcissism just by the last year. Not even her mother stuff, but everything she's done from the beginning of her being out till now.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what Lori says.
And she couldn't, what was it? She messaged him at like 1 a.m, flipped out, and started calling his mom like within hours. That is so
crazy.
surefire textbook narcissist. It's ridiculous. Like, if they can't reach you when they want to reach you, you're in trouble, and they'll make sure you know.
It's like, I'm the most important person. You need to fulfill my need now. Now. And if you don't, I'll find a way.
Because they don't have the ability to empathize that somebody else may have something else going on.
Right.
And it's, how dare you not answer me? How dare you?
Is Starlight still here?
Yeah, sorry.
I think she's just letting us go.
Well, yeah, that, and we're having like bad storms. It's freaking me out.
We're getting storms too.
People are like picking their kids up early from school, and I'm watching it on this channel, and
God,
yeah, it's like right there.
Well, I have my advice to Ryan is stay mad. That's the only thing that's going to get you through this.
Yes, I agree. 100% agree.
Anyone who's ever dealt with a narcissist can tell you the only thing that's going to get you through it is staying pissed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because the moment you let that anger slip, that empathy will start to kick in and they'll catch you. Stay mad, man. Stay mad.
Stay mad. I'm going to die mad over my ex. And I'm comfortable with that.
You eventually get, I think sometimes you eventually get over it and just realize, oh yeah, that's just ridiculous. But like, yeah, you still have moments.
Life. Yeah. But I'm like, if I think about him or I see a picture, those stupid pictures that will come up, I'm like, oh, no. Yeah, I don't think about it day or anything like that.
I have moments where I get mad at my ex because I will get triggered, like trauma triggered when something happens. Like I'll get a message from somebody saying like, hey, want to talk to you, something, and it's just totally mundane, and I'll panic.
Right.
And it's like, when I realize I'm mad, I'm like freaking out because of that. That's when I get mad.
Right.
But no, they're ridiculous. And I think that he needs to stay mad and stay away, because you clearly see how much it's bothering her that you're not running to see her immediately, and how the rest of the season has been nothing but her bitching and complaining that he didn't want to see her. That should tell you something. Has nothing to do with you, Ryan. It has everything to do with her and her feelings. Stay mad, bro. Stay mad.
Yeah, stay mad. I love watching you spiral, bitch.
Yeah.
That's why she was so angry when she came out of court, because he wasn't there.
Yep. That makes
sense. She couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe
Fuck off, man. Fuck off, man.
Yeah. He didn't want to see me just one last time. And then how does she repay him? By putting out an article that is sex.
Yeah, that would piss me off so much, because she didn't get something she wanted, then immediately after she sees that article get published, like instant gratification. Like, what bad timing.
I didn't know
that happened immediately after. You know
Yeah.
that happened because she immediately was pissed, so she had to retaliate. That is the gypsy way. Retaliate.
She was so dumb. She didn't know that the journalist was going to quote her. Like, come on.
Right.
She knew exactly what she was doing.
Of course she did. Yeah.
That's why she can't stay off the internet. She is motivational, and she's motivated and driven by retaliating, either getting attention or retaliating for not getting attention.
It's true.
That's why she's obsessed with what everybody says about her. Has nothing to do with people supporting her. It has everything to do with her, quote, haters. Because she's revenge driven.
Mm-hmm. She's a crazy bitch.
Yeah, she's a crazy bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why guys fuck with it. I'm sorry.
I don't know why either.
I don't get it. It's weird.
Well, a lot of people are talking about, her PO. She must be fucking her PO. It's like, she's not pretty. She's not some babe. Nobody's walking around going, God, I want to fuck her
If
so
anything,
bad.
her PO was getting money, not anything else.
Nobody's.
I'll tell you, some people are really good at finding out other people's weak spots sexually, and they'll like the letter she wrote to Nicholas Blackman. It's like, oh, because I know I pay attention to certain areas on his chest because I know that drives him wild, or however she said it. She finds out your specific thing and just hammers it.
Yeah.
Until she gets the attention she wants. And I think that there are a lot of guys out there in this world today who, any port in the harbor, I mean, there's a reason why there's the divorce rate is so insane right now. There are guys who will cheat just to say I nailed her.
Right.
Ugh.
And I mean, if she's running around flashing herself all over, a strip club, I mean, she's in a place where people are looking at sex.
Yeah.
So.
And look, New Orleans was popping last weekend.
I heard that she was really rude at the strip club. She was really rude to people. I saw this girl post a TikTok about it. Like she saw it. So I don't know if it's true, but who knows?
Mm-hmm. Why are 3 men obsessed with her? Because she's really good at creating that perfect person. She's really good. She's seen enough movies. She knows enough about manipulating people that she's really good.
That's why Hades, she's so gross.
Right? But that's why I think that, for Ryan, she built that perfect person up in his head. That's why he's he's mourning a person that never existed.
If you think about it, everyone that she's dated, she started dating them not in person. Nick was over the computer, and Ryan and Ken were through letters.
Mm-hmm.
So she can
people
build
who
up
knew her,
whoever she wants to be.
Yep.
And by the time they meet her in person, they already have this idea, and it's not actually who she is.
Correct. And I think that's probably why Dan didn't want anything really to do with her, because he could see right through that.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to give Dan too much credit, but
they had more interaction right off the start than her and Ryan did. Personal interaction right in front of each other.
Mm-hmm. And if you talk to somebody long enough, you get to know what their wants and their desires are, and you can start to mimic that if you're manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a narcissist, because narcissists are good at creating a person. But the problem is once they've created that person and you're there within their reach, they have to keep that mask up. And it's hard. And I think that's why Ken's just over it half the time. Because he's seeing that that's not who she really was. I think he still wants to see that person, though. I think he still wants to think that person exists. Same with Ryan.
They truly never knew her, though, because she was
they knew what she told them, which is not her.
Yeah. And it's easy to pretend to be someone else when you have time to write it out.
Time in every situation, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I love the fact that she mentioned just so casually in her letters to Nick Blackman that she was going to F the first man she saw once she got out.
Oh my. And she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We consummated our marriage.
Ew, gross. And Chrissy was like, oh, go girl. Ew.
Yeah,
ew,
like
ew,
high-fiving her and shit.
So gross.
Oh, I bet that was a rough ride.
I think the
I'm
reason she's
sorry. I
crying in her
never talked
recent.
to my mom about my sex life. Never have, never will.
Oh no, my
Hell
mom asked me once,
no.
and I was like, "Do you
Weird.
really want the burden of knowledge, Mom? Do you really want that burden?"
Absolutely
No.
no.
We're good.
My mom was never comfortable with like having like the sex talk with me, even when I was
Mhm.
younger. She's like, "You learn all that stuff in school. What do you need me for?"
Right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
convinced my
all
mother's
I
still thinks I'm a
all I
virgin.
needed was to learn from my mom's mistake and not become a teen mom. So that's what she was happy that didn't happen.
Mhm. Yeah. She's just done nothing but proven what a terrible human being she is. Like all the since she's been out, and then when you go back and you read the letters to Nicholas Blackman, the fact that she was trying to steal Rachel's boyfriend away from her while she was actively pretending to be her friend
what?
is just a
Oh,
I
yeah.
I talked to Rachel, the letters to Nicholas Blackman that somebody was trying to sell on eBay. She was writing, Nicholas Blackman confirmed was Rachel's boyfriend at the time. So she
Yeah.
was writing Rachel's boyfriend at the time, trying to seduce him into being with her while she was actively pretending to be Rachel's friend.
Yeah, saying she was like beating off
know
to him
that
at
guy
night.
was Rachel's boyfriend.
Yes,
That's
you didn't read that letter?
No.
Yeah, that was
Ooh.
Rachel. That was Rachel Garlick's boyfriend at the time, and
Where
she
do I
starts.
find this letter?
Yes,
What
Who
a fucking
has the letter? I
shitty-ass
forgot where I saw
friend.
it.
I could
That's
send it. I
crazy.
have screenshots of it, but essentially she writes, she goes, "Well, when Rachel told me you guys were together, I was so heartbroken, and I went in
Oh,
the
please.
so and so room and I cried because she
Oh,
can't
boy.
stand competition, and her best
I
friend
wanna
at that
see
point was
that.
competition."
I want to see
Oh
Where
my
it too.
god, that's
Yeah,
can
I
I
saw it.
God.
post
And
it or
she's
send
talking,
it? 'Cause I
she
have
gets
it.
really sexual. Like, oh, I'm so
Yeah, she.
I'm
Wow.
wet with AF right now. What a
Yeah,
spot right
that's she starts going into that, and then she goes like, because that was the letter. She goes, when Rachel told me that you guys were together, I was so heartbroken and
God.
so distraught. And then the next part of the letter, it's the one that most people have actually seen, is where she talks about wanting to F the first guy she sees once she gets out of prison, and how she has an idea of who she wants to sleep with as soon as she gets out of
Yeah,
prison.
that's the only
She
part
wants
I
to
saw. I
pay
didn't see the other
special
part.
attention to his chest, and then says,
Oh,
if you want to
God.
do this, check yes or no.
Jesus.
I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
dude, shitty friend, shitty person. Bree, watch out.
Is that why Bree never has her husband around Gypsy?
I don't know, man. I hate to say it, but I feel like Bree's in love with Gypsy.
Ooh,
Yeah,
me
so
too.
is it?
Totally. She's totally in love with
Yeah.
She
Gypsy.
acts like the
man of the relationship. I'm gonna
no, it's
protect
like,
my woman.
have you ever seen those relationships that people get into in high school when they have a boyfriend, but they actually have a girlfriend, and the girlfriend's really like kind of the other person that nobody really knows about, but they are there.
So the boyfriend's a
She
beard.
seems like that person to me. It feels like that relationship. And Gypsy's talked about how, you know, girls can float her boat to a certain extent, so you never know.
No,
But
they
also
can't,
Bree can't.
though. Nothing
Bree is not
happens when
competition.
they go down on her, which means she's not a lesbian, according to her. She said.
Yeah. Oh, somebody mentioned sorry. Colin Myers. I
There
thought you
you-
said Stephanie Myers. Did you there was another thing that I've spotted all kinds of shit and I haven't talked about it at all. Sorry guys.
No, you're fine.
Thing in her show that is almost a dead word for word with Twilight.
Dang,
Yeah,
what? She's obsessed with that shit.
Because she said it's like Jacob and Edward. Well, in the episode where she talks about Ken in season 1, she says there is nobody who will ever love him as much as I loved him at the
Oh
time.
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
And at
that's
the
like
end of the series,
it's so
because I
creepy.
was watching movies for whatever reason, and she says there is nobody who is ever going to love anybody as much as I love you.
Oh yeah, that's a direct quote from her. Yeah.
It's almost dead word for word.
Wait, she got that from the movie? I didn't realize that. That's crazy.
I think
She
I think it's
also
probably in the
steals
book too.
shit from fucking 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh god. She
And
probably wasn't
50
allowed
Shades
to
of
read that,
Grey
according to
is
her.
If you
a
look in the crime
fanfic
scene
for Twilight.
Yeah, the master's rules and her that note, what was it called? What was it called? Fuck. It was a contract.
Yeah.
What was it called? something letter. What the fuck was it called?
It's
ownership.
master's
Ownership
letter of
letter.
ownership.
Yeah,
Master's
and it's
contract.
almost exactly like from 50 Shades of Grey.
SB&C BLE Explorers person was trying to say Nick wrote her. No, Nick didn't write those, dude. Gypsy wrote
No,
those.
Nick didn't know
Whose
anything
handwriting it's in.
Shades of Gray.
It's
Well, one
typed
of them is
out. It's like
taped. One of
printed
them
in a
is typed.
special font.
Yeah, one of them's typed, but I think like Gypsy wrote them out.
Yeah, if you look at the handwriting. That's why I was like tripping on the card that was attached to the funeral wreath, because the way that her name was written looks a lot like her handwriting, and I was tripping out on that for a good hot minute.
We know that they sent that to themselves. Come on.
I mean, somebody could have. I'm willing to play devil's advocate, but it just seems like something they would do
That was a
because they
$300
really
wreath.
need that narrative that we are bullies. Because
If it was one of us, we would have owned up by it by now. Someone would have owned up by now.
That was a
I ain't got that kind
$300
of money.
wreath. That wasn't a cheap wreath. that cost the money.
I don't have that kind of money. I don't even have that kind of money to send her a card, okay?
Right?
But no, I think she really needs the narrative that we are bullies, because
yeah,
if they looked
absolutely.
at the opposite side, they would see the fact that she bullied Ken's ex offline to where she deleted all her social media because she didn't want to deal with Gypsy bullying her.
Yep.
And the fact that Dan Glidewell changed his name, his screen name, because he
they're all
doesn't
in
want to be
hiding.
bothered because of her.
Yeah, they're all in
Like,
hiding from Gypsy.
yeah. And she
I
needs a
would
narrative
be
that
if,
we're
if
haters.
she was a part of my life. I'd be hiding too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't
She
want to be
just
associated with that possum.
Well,
I
didn't
just
Gypsy like try to reach out to Dan when she got out of prison? Isn't
Yeah,
that what Ryan meant when like you're not the only ex she's been reaching out to?
Yeah, I think Ryan said that she had been trying to reach out to her other exes, not just Ken.
Not surprised.
But
all right,
no.
I've got to wrap this up. I'm about to have to skedaddle.
Good times as always.
Thanks
Is
for having
Morbid
me.
going live later?
Yeah, I'm glad you came up.
Morbid should be going
Anarchy
live
and-
tonight.
I hope so. I haven't asked
he
him,
said
but
Monday,
I'm
Tuesday,
hoping.
Well, he's got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been on a panel in a long time, so I've been holding on to shit I've been seeing for a while. But I could only
let
imagine.
it loose, girl. Let it loose.
I'm holding it in, and it's making me toxic. Okay.
Yeah,
There's so
I know how
much.
you
There's
feel.
just so much.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. And it's hard not to get mad if you've ever dealt with someone like her, because you see it and it's like, how does nobody else see it?
Yeah, totally.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Starlight. Bye, guys. Love you
Bye,
all.
everybody.
Yeah, bye, guys. I'll see you guys later.
All
Thanks,
right.
Starlight.
No problem. Anytime. All right.
Bye.
Bye, Casey. I'll see you later. Hopefully, Morbid will go live tonight. Gypsy trying to spin a tornado over my way got me all distracted and shit. But I think we're good. Let's hope so. We usually don't have tornadoes here, so maybe it'll just be some bad weather. Right now it's calm, which makes me nervous. We don't have basements here, so yeah, I don't know where I'd go. Anyhow, I'm sure everything will be fine. Again, Morbid hopefully will be live tonight. I haven't asked him, but I'm going to just assume that he'll be live because we got a whole episode to talk about and all kinds of other stuff and things. And I'll be back tomorrow or the next day. We shall see. But I appreciate everybody for being here. Almost like 450 people earlier. Please, if you don't mind, smack that thumbs up for me. Please and thank you. And if you sent me a Cash App, I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me. Thank you guys. I always appreciate it. I appreciate the chat. I love it so much. All of you guys, you're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for showing up, showing out. You know what I mean? All right, we're out of here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
A disclaimer that
that I don't have all that much time today. I got a little bit of time today.
This beat is going to drop in 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's fair game, right? Bye, everybody.